Happy Friday, guys. Thank you very much for tuning into the stream. I know you guys have plenty of other things you could be doing, but you guys chose to watch this stream, so I really appreciate that, and I'll be doing my best to provide you guys with the entertainment. Today, we're going to beat the game. We're going to finish Trails of Cold Steel 2, New Game Plus, with all the extra scenes that come along with it that I have not seen yet myself, so I'm really looking forward to that. I've done my best to avoid the YouTube videos that show what happens when you get all the black records and get the extra scenes, so you'll see, at least see my blind reaction to that. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. So let's get rid of that. We're gonna be here for about a good, I'd say a few hours, guys. Like, I'm gonna be playing till late. I got a good nap in. I'm well rested. I shouldn't be yawning my face off this time because I got that nap. So I think we're gonna go well into the morning, y'all, with this one. So that being said, be sure to grab yourselves a snack, a beverage, and if you're of age, an adult beverage. I've got myself some sake, and I'll be pouring myself a couple of these throughout the beginning of the stream because I'm almost out already. Not gonna lie. Since we're gonna be going for a while tonight, don't mind me if I grab some chips I've got over here to help me make it through the stream, because I am a little bit, I have a hankering for a snack. So thank you very much again for joining, guys, and hello. Soon it'll be Saturday. Sorry about the late start, guys. I had to figure out why my Streamlabs was letting me hear myself through my desktop audio, which was very difficult. But after a whole bunch of research online, I was able to figure it out, and we're good to go. So I want to say welcome to Spec. I'm really happy you're able to join this time, man. Especially since you're working your ass off lately. I really appreciate it. DP, as always, welcome to the stream, man. I know you're getting close to a very critical point in your Cold Steel 2 playthrough on hard for his very first playthrough. So guys, check out his channel if y'all want to see someone who has never played Cold Steel 2 at all go through the Cold Steel 2. And this man right here, DP, he is dedicated to getting to know the whole Trail series. He's going to go back and watch the story walkthroughs on Paptingo Trails' channel of all 5 previous games before Cold Steel. So that's a dedication right there. I'm really happy to hear that, and I'm really excited for him. I kind of wish I was in his shoes right now. I wish I could go back and go through the original games all over again without knowing what was going to happen. Hello to Sunny Boy. Thanks for joining in, man. And Super, as always. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you very much. Super says, damn late. You mean stream until Monday, 11:59 for the Trails 3 debut? I don't know about that one. Damn. That'd be quite dedicated, wouldn't I? I'm actually going to give you guys a 48-hour head start on Cold Steel 3. So Cold Steel 3 is going to hit on Tuesday at midnight Eastern time for me. And I am not going to play that game at all until Wednesday night stream, the midweek stream. So the midweek stream takes place on Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. So you guys have a good almost 48 hours to get as far ahead of me as you can get. And at that point, I have Thursday, Friday, and Monday off work, so I'm going to be playing for 5 days straight. I'm going to be live a lot during those 5 days. We're going to be going hardcore. We're going hardcore. I want to see some CS3 in English. Let's see. Efreet, welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing all right, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. Efreet says, oh, I get a text on my phone, and it's for Feb stream. Was so disappointed. Was hoping it was for the tracking number of my CS3 package. Dude, I can't blame you. I still don't have a tracking number for mine either. And I might, you know what I might do? I might just pre-order the PSN pre-order, so that way I get the Yuna Lloyd Banning's costume, and then I can play just in case I don't get it in time. DP says, my copy came today. I was surprised. You lucky bastard. You got it. Oh, maybe it's because you're in Europe. I wonder if the people who are like posting it on my Twitter are all people from Europe, because I heard that there's a lot of Europeans getting it well in advance. Damn it. Lucky you, man. Hey, that's awesome, dude. You can check out the box, check out the contents. Man, I'm jealous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm jealous. I plan on doing a unboxing stream if I get it before Tuesday. Ifrit says, so many damn false alarms the past few days. And so lucky, DP. You're still on Cold Steel 2, right? So you get stuck starting at the package without throwing the game in. Or did you find it? He didn't finish. I don't think he's finished CS2 yet. He hasn't finished CS2 yet. Let's see. Super says, how do you feel about the digital pre-order exclusive DLC? So, I don't like the fact that it's PSN exclusive. I think that I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I think that anybody that has ordered, or especially pre-ordered, anything other than a standard edition should get that costume. I think I'm not a big fan of it. Especially someone who's spending over $100 US dollars on a collector's edition is not able to get that skin. I think that's pretty not cool. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. But I will pre-order it myself on the PSN as well, in addition to my Thor's edition, if I don't get my Thor's edition in time. So, DP says, I know, right? That's why I wish I was in your position, being caught up on everything. Man, dude, being caught up on everything has its perks, so you don't have to worry about, spoilers anymore. Spoilers aren't... That was the best thing about knowing everything, was that I don't have to worry about avoiding spoilers anymore, okay? But, then again, the feelings that I felt when I was going through all the games, Trails in the Sky, and the Crossbell arc for the very first time, it was something that the feeling that I got was a feeling I will never get again. It was really something special. So, look forward to it, man. I'm excited for you. Ifrit says, does DP... Oh, yo, DP, did they ever send you a tracking number before you got it, or did it just come in without one? DP says, I don't think I ever had one. I just ordered it, and it got delivered today. Man, I wonder if it's sitting outside my front door, and I don't even know. I wish. That'd be a dream come true, right? I haven't checked outside my front door. I never use my front door. I always go through the garage, so... It could be just sitting out there. If it is, you guys will see an unboxing stream this weekend sometime. Maybe on my Sunday stream. Let's see. Ifrit says, granted I had mine on free shipping, so I guess I may not even get it until a few days later. DP says, yeah, I had a quick peek at the artwork. Oh, I want to see that art book so bad. So bad. Man. Mine's the early enrollment edition. Thanks, man. Super says, lolfeb. Sorry, I'm not sure what you're lolling at, which comment. Sorry, I'm so far behind on the chat. Ifrit says, mine's the Thor's, so maybe that's why too. Granted, I did hear someone on GameFAQs say they contacted Nisa US and they apparently said they weren't shipping until Friday. Probably to keep it as close to release date as possible. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that NIS America, so everybody here in the US, we don't get the chance of having it early, unfortunately. But you Europeans out there, you guys get a chance of having it early. Damn it. But I'm happy for you. I'd be pretty happy if I were in your shoes. Let's see. Super says, my mailman threw my copy of CS4 at my sorry ass when it arrived in his box. At your sorry door, sorry. I assumed what you said. And Ifrit says, right now, I'm starting at my Cold Steel 1 Vita Collector's Edition box, or staring at. That has room for both Cold Steel and Cold Steel 2's game boxes. Yeah, DP, I'm thinking it's a European thing. I think Europeans are lucky and get the chance at getting the box early. Damn it. What's up with that, man? Alright, so. As soon as I get my Cold Steel 3 box, guys, I am going to do a stream, an impromptu stream. It could be Monday, it could be Tuesday, but I'm not going to stream the game until Wednesday night on my midweek stream. I'm going to give you guys that time. I want you guys to have the time to get as far ahead of me as you can. So take advantage of that, so that way when I'm streaming it, you guys don't feel like I'm spoiling it for you, that I don't catch up to where you're at, and then and you feel like you can't watch the stream. I don't want you guys to feel like you can't watch the stream. So try to get as far ahead as you can between Tuesday at midnight and Wednesday at 9:30 Eastern time. I might even try and delay that stream a little bit, actually. We'll see. Just depending on where you guys are at, the feel that I get from you guys in the Discord. See, DP says, at Feb's pace, even I might catch up. Yo, DP, I'm thinking about waiting on you and Lady before I start CS4. At the very least. We'll see. We'll see about that. Cold Steel 3, though, I can't wait. I gotta play Cold Steel 3. English. So, guys, after I finish Cold Steel 3 in English, I plan to do a second playthrough of Cold Steel 4, this time with New Game Plus. I'm going to have all the perks of New Game Plus. We're going to see all the bonding events in CS4 after I complete Cold Steel 3 English. After the cliffhanger, I know you guys are going to want to see that. A lot of you guys want to see that. But those of you guys who are patient enough for the English version, props to you, and I don't blame you. Some people would rather have the authentic English localized version of Cold Steel 4. I will tell you this, though. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. When I saw the ending of CS3, I popped in the CS. I opened the... Okay. The gap between when my stream ended of Cold Steel 3, my first playthrough, and when my Cold Steel 4 stream started was like 10 minutes. That 10 minutes consisted of me going to the bathroom, grabbing a snack, and unwrapping the box, the case, the jewel case for my CS4 imported copy. Like, that's it. And I was in there and I was going. Even though it was like 4 or 5 in the morning. I could not wait. I could not wait. It was ridiculous. Hey, Spec, I really appreciate the cheer, man. Thank you very much. Let's see. By the way, guys, for these you guys aren't sure, I'm not a salesman, okay? But I'll let you guys know because I would want to know if I were a viewer. Today is the last day to get the Twitch exclusive RPG emotes from cheering, from Mega Cheers. In order to Mega Cheer, you have to cheer at least 200 bits. If you cheer 200 bits, you get to unlock 2 of the 18 RPG emotes that are available during this time, which unfortunately today is the last day. And when you cheer 200 bits, you get 2 emotes, and then 3 other random people in the channel, in the stream chat, get 1 emote each. So, thank you very much again for those bits, and you should have gotten 2 exclusive RPG Twitch emotes. And they're only available through tonight. Actually, I wonder if it's only 12 more minutes, or if it's Pacific. It might be Pacific time, so you might have a little bit more time. Super says, just speed run the game, guys. Beat it by Wednesday. Hey, that'd be ideal, but I have a feeling that that's not going to happen because Trails of Cold Steel 3 is the longest game in the Trail series. It really is. It is so long, but it's really good. It's a good game. It's a really good game, guys. You guys are going to love it. You guys are going to love it. If you like the Trail series so far, you're going to love it. Oh, man, dude. Thank you very much for the bits, man. I really appreciate it, buddy. Spec says, then I might as well use these. Thank you, man. Thank you. I really appreciate it, man. Super says, Spec, you're godlike. Indeed. Indeed. Look at that. So you guys are getting, those of you guys who are also on the chat, you're getting random RPG emotes right now. So if you get RPG emotes right now, press the thanks button, and it'll share with the chat which that you got some emotes and which emote you got as a result of Spec here being so kind and generous by using his bits. All right, Foxy, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream, man. You're using that Tio emote. Spec, he's got the emotes. Yes, yes. That first emote that you have is my favorite one. RPG Ayaya is my favorite one. Nice. Oh, Foxy's got the full treasure chest. as a result of that. And Ifrit's got the big staff, the mage staff. These emotes are actually pretty cool. The RPG emotes are pretty cool. I don't know when they're gonna do something that's like RPG themed ever again, you know? So that's why I thought I'd let you guys know that today's the last day. You gotta give, in order to get it, you gotta give bits to a Twitch affiliate or above, or a Twitch partner. Super says, I think Cold Steel 3 is topping over 100 hours, right? Yeah. It's over 100 hours. It's over 100 hours, guys. At least for me. Even on an easier difficulty, it'll probably be over 100 hours. Ifrit says, it took me 2 to 3 months to beat Owl, or he's referring to Trails to Azure, which is the second game of 2 games of the Crossbow arc. It took him 3 months to beat Owl from July to September. No way I can beat Cold Steel 3 by Wednesday, especially since I don't know if I'll get it by release day. Man, just take your time with it and have fun, buddy. Take your time, enjoy it, because it's a really good game. And I won't be the only one that says that. I'm sure if you go into Reddit, you'll see people who think very highly of Cold Steel 3. It's a really good game. The story is amazing. DP says, so that will be 150 hours for me. Yeah, dude, it was a long game. Cold Steel 3 took me about a little over 100 hours, maybe 110. CS3, I think it took me quite a bit of hours. Super says, my new game plus was 160, and that's not doing side quests, just grinding. I see. Maybe, did you play it on like a harder difficulty or something, Super? I'm curious about that. Ifrit says, unfortunately, I'll likely not be in the streams, unless I somehow get well ahead of you in order to avoid the spoilers. Ifrit, I totally understand, man. I mean, if you don't want to avoid the spoilers, I totally understand. It's all about your first experience of the game. The first experience of the game, any Trails game, is just so critical for you guys. I don't want you guys to get spoiled. So, I totally understand that, Ifrit. And enjoy it, man. Super says, Nightmare second run. That's why your timer took so long, because you grinded quite a bit, I bet. That's what I would have done if I played Nightmare. Props to you for playing Nightmare, because that's some tough stuff. At least for me, okay? I know there's like cheese strats and really good strategies for it, but I'm all about just kind of playing through and just sitting back and relaxing and just chilling and not having to really think too much about courts and equipment and all that setup. Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna miss you, Ifrit. We're gonna miss you, man. But I totally understand. Super says, we need more Cold Steel 1 secret bosses. And Spec says, wow, this channel is hopping at the moment. Them weekend streams are nice. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, man. DP said, I don't know about hopping. Whoa, damn. I got 18 viewers. Jeez. Welcome to the stream, guys. I don't know where y'all came from, but I appreciate y'all joining me. We're going to be wrapping up Cold Steel 2, the Epilogue with New Game Plus. You're going to see the Black Records scenes in here that are exclusive to only a second playthrough, which Cold Steel 3 expects you to have watched. Yeah. Unfortunately, it expects you to have watched a second playthrough of Trails of Cold Steel 2. But we will definitely get through it tonight. I'm going to be pushing pretty hard tonight. We'll be going pretty late. So grab yourselves a snack, a beverage, or if you're of age, an adult beverage, of course. I'm finishing up my sake right now. Let's see, who else? DP says, you have to resort to those cheese strats sometimes, particularly on vanilla runs. Yeah, no kidding, dude. I can't imagine doing that on the first playthrough, without carrying forward any stats from your original playthrough. Ifrit says, time to spam the new emote I got from Spec. Yeah, Spec, props to you, man. Thank you very much for the bits. Ifrit here is very happy to have that epic RPG staff. Okay. So we're going to switch over to the game. Man, Spec, you are amazing. Thank you very much for those bits, man. I really appreciate that. Really do. So, since Spec just cheered 500, 10 of you guys in the chat right now just got one RPG emote for the event that ends today, the Twitch event that ends today. So be sure to give him a thanks on the chat. It should be in your chat right now if you got one. You just press the thanks button over your chat window on your Twitch. All right. So, here we go. We're going to finish up Cold Steel 2. Oh, DP says, anyway, Feb, have fun. I need to grab some sleep. Take care, man. Hey, dude. Cheers, buddy. I appreciate you tuning in for the intro, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend, DP. Take care of yourself, and as always, man, cheers, buddy. And I'm still freaking jealous you got that box. Spec says, Pog, I got the Ghosty Boy. Yes, man, the Ghosty Boy. Man, look at all these people who got some emotes. Awesome, man. Awesome. Super is jealous that you got the ghost. The ghost is so cute. WTF. Alright, guys, here we go. We're going to start it up. I've been going for 28 minutes. I haven't even started the game yet. Kind of have fun just chatting with you guys, though, I'll be honest. So okay, so this is when, this is when this takes place after the divertissement, which is the crossbell part. This is after the war and everything. And Reen doesn't feel too good about himself right now. At least too good about the situation, I should say. I would be so conflicted if I were Reem in that position he was in. Man, oh man. Church says, nothing like wrapping things up. It's perfect timing, right? This is my last stream, guys, before I do any kind of Cold Steel content before Cold Steel 3 on Wednesday. Sunday, guys, Sunday is the tier list stream, the last tier list stream. So be sure to tune in for that on Sunday night. With Lady Virgilia's going to be joining me, of course, and Blue Moon Cinco, or Tyler, he's going to be joining me as well. This is the Trails series character tier list, if you haven't watched any part yet. You can find the VODs on my channel. Palomar. And it's a whole lot of fun. Be sure you guys join in, because you guys are going to... we're going to need you guys to vote on these characters. Your vote matters. It really does matter, actually. So we would love to have you guys join us on Sunday night, starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
Can't imagine it was a very pleasant trip for you, all bound up like that.
It did not present a problem. I will now enter an inactive state and allow the mechanics to perform maintenance.
Thanks. Well then, I'll leave him with you.
Doesn't he just kind of sound depressed? He's just not quite... He's like, yeah. Church says, oh yeah, I remember seeing that once. Hey man, I'm glad you're able to tune in for one of the tier list parts. We'll be doing the... Oh my gosh. Holy crap, dude. Thank you very much for the bits, dude. I really appreciate that. Really do. Wow. Wow. Okay, so everybody should have gotten an emote from that. Look at that. Ifrit's Cheer, 1000-bit cheer, said that he had shared rewards to 21 other people. Okay, so there's not 21 people on this channel. So that means that everybody in the channel just got an RPG emote, thanks to Ifrit. So Ifrit, thank you very much for your generous bit donation to me, and thanks for sharing the emotes with everybody else on the chat. Really appreciate that. Man, oh man, dude, I am not worthy. I am not worthy of that many bits, man. I really appreciate that. Really do. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Sure thing. We'll take good care of him.
Man, Spec, he got the mage. Nice, dude, nice. Ooh, Alpha Omega Chad got the full treasure chest. All right, man. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Super. God. Okay, I don't know how to reply to that. Thank you, though. Thank you, man. Let's see. Church says, thanks. Not that I use emotes. Man, emotes are fun to use, buddy. They're fun. Especially the JRPG, or the RPG Ayaya. That's my favorite one that's in this event. Efreet says, good content, so pulled out the credit. Man, dude. Gosh, dude. I really appreciate the support. I really do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much. I probably shouldn't be using the job for once. Man, dude. I don't know. I can't say thank you enough. Thank you very much.
It's a real honor to be entrusted with the famous Ashen Knight.
Hey, Deej, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it.
Green. You must be exhausted.
Sorry I didn't get to tune into your stream tonight. I had to take a nap. I took a nap, and I deleted my stream and took a nap, and thank God I did, because I feel so much more awake. I was yawning and just trying to hold my head up earlier today when I got home from work, and I just had to take a nap. But thank you very much for joining in.
Everything went off without a hitch, mostly thanks to Valamar's power.
Oh, you're going to stream tomorrow night? Okay. That sounds good, because I don't stream on Saturdays. That'll work out pretty good. I'll be sure to tune in when I can.
Not to mention
all right, guys.
Your people.
It's a fan favorite. We got Claire.
You're annoyed, I take it.
Efreet says, I need to rectify that problem, though. Or at least see if I can get the cash from the state for watching Pop. There you go, man. Just do what you can to get what you need to make ends meet, buddy.
By the way we do things.
Best of luck to that, by the way.
Not really. Regardless of the means, the war coming to a swift end was a good thing for everyone. As for what happened to Crossbell, I'm not in any position to talk.
You see, Reen, he's kind of like, he's just not sure about what he had to do. What a stand-up guy. He doesn't want to do it, but he feels like he has to, you know? Efreet's got the sword. Let's see. I don't know the name of the other ones, but they look pretty cool. You got 3 awesome emotes from the cheer. Awesome, dude. I really appreciate that, man. Spec says, Reen's about to lay into this poor innocent angel. Ironbloods did nothing wrong. That cool story Bob emote.
No, those aren't what bother me. I can buy that you had no idea Rufus was an Ironblood.
Where's Bernie when you need him? Gosh, Bernie's been missing for a few days, guys, by the way. I hope he's alright. He's been pretty sick lately. So I hope he's doing alright. Raven, welcome to the stream, man. I really appreciate you joining in. Happy Friday to you. Raven says, well, you can't blame him for what happened at the palace. If I were in his shoes, I too would be mad at Claire. Well, more like with the other Ironbloods.
But did you really not know about my real father?
Damn, Raven looks pissed. He's like, why didn't you tell me?
I didn't have any hard evidence, but I did suspect that might be the case.
So Church asks, so since this is New Game Plus, what were your bond choices? So I saw every single bonding event. I carried forward, when I chose to use my points, I chose have all bonding events. So I've seen every single bonding event in this playthrough. So I've seen everything. I've seen everybody. Easy peasy. That's the most important thing. I want to see all the cutscenes, all the bonding events. Honestly, in my opinion, I don't think bonding events should be limited to a certain number. I think in a first playthrough, you should be able to see everybody's story. That's my opinion. But really, come on now. There's some epic parts of some character's story that are hidden behind bonding events that you can't see all of, which I'm not too much of a fan of. Let's see. Efreet says, on another note, just finished watching CS1 and 2 on Path Dingo Trails a couple days ago, so all refreshed for Cold Steel 3, and got to see the Black Records cutscene too. Nice, man. Nice. Ruben says, yeah, actually, I was sick for about maybe a week and a half. I'm glad you're feeling better, buddy. I'm glad you're feeling better. Efreet says, well, Cold Steel 3, you can get everything in New Game Plus. No more points for what you carry over. Yeah, I heard about that. So, guys, in CS3 and CS4, so this will factor into when I play CS4 again for you guys later on. I'm gonna check all the boxes. I'm gonna be able to carry forward everything, keep my log, get all the extra DLC, like not DLC, but the extra like cosmetic stuff. I'll be able to keep all that, get all that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So be sure to tune in. I would love to have you guys join me for that. After you play Cold Steel 3, of course, because it's gonna be Cold Steel 4, and Cold Steel 4 is the end. Well, not the end. The latest entry in the Trail series, and you're gonna see a lot of stuff. Church says, actually, they get scenes in the epilogue, if you recall. And Dan's like, lovely Claire. Don't be mean to Claire, man. Or Reen. Yeah. Be nice to Claire. Claire is best girl, right? She's so sweet. She's so nice, guys. You can't be mean to Claire. Come on now. By the way, hold on. Guys, I have a Claire emote. One of my emotes is Claire. Unfortunately, it's a tier 3 emote because I didn't have any other slots to put it in, but there it is. Ifrit says, according to a walkthrough on Cold Steel 3, New Game Plus carryovers. Oh, Raven's got a nice almighty sword. After homeroom and right in the dark.
You just seemed somehow similar. The air about you, your facial features.
Claire is just so cute, guys. She's so, I don't know, so sweet. She's so, dare I say, perfect? That's Claire for you.
I was always puzzled by how fascinated he was by your class as well.
I see. Excuse me then.
Right.
Aww. Look at sad
That
Claire.
wasn't the only reason I worried about you, you know.
This is some precious stuff right here.
Not that I could possibly tell him that.
I'm behaving like such a child.
Maybe a little bit. So those y'all just joining, thank you very much for joining in. I really appreciate it. Well, we're going to be going for a while here,
It's hard
guys.
to believe it's been a whole
We're going to
month
finish this
since I
game
was here
tonight.
last.
Because I have no choice. I don't have any other time to finish the game before Cold Steel 3. So we're going to be going for a while. So thanks for tuning in. And feel free to grab yourself a snack, a beverage, or if you're of age, an adult beverage.
Guess it didn't snow after all.
Look at that, guys.
It's not
Spec
like the
Knight is
excitement
the
of
man.
day has faded
With
away
another
or anything.
500 bits. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. And also, we just saw Reen with Best Girl. The one that I chose for the final bonding event in Cold Steel 2. In the finale. Ooh, Ifrit, he got the full treasure chest from Spec Knight. Awesome, awesome. Church says, actually, did you know you can get a few extra lines if you clear the final boss with the mirrors equipped? Are you talking about in the epilogue? Unfortunately, I am broke as a joke, so I wouldn't be able to buy all the mirrors this playthrough, unfortunately. Man, that'd be amazing.
So why? Why do I feel so cold? Huh?
Yo, this piano music kind of gets to me. Being a pianist myself, it means a lot to me.
We know flowers.
Welcome back, Reen.
Oh, it's the majority's favorite girl. Here we go. Oh, it's everybody. All right, cool. Ifrit says, fun fact, this is what happens to your swords if you have the blacksmith Fergus from the MMORPG Mabinogi any of your weapons. Sorry, man, I can't say that I've played the MMORPG, but there you go.
Welcome back.
What are you doing standing there? It's not like you to wallow in nostalgia. Did the flowers get to you?
You all came to see me.
Church says I can give you a rundown of what the mirrors are. I know what the mirrors are and what they do, and I bought 2 of them in my original playthrough, which is on my YouTube channel. I streamed my full playthrough of Cold Steel 2 on YouTube back then. I wasn't on Twitch, and I bought 2 mirrors. I bought the Regia mirror and I bought the Vita mirror.
They started budding just yesterday. Should be in full bloom in about a week. Guess some of them couldn't wait.
I guess not.
Ifrit says, wish I had a real chest full of this stuff. No kidding, man.
It's good to be back, you guys.
All that gold. Yo, 1 ounce of gold is like worth a ton of money too. So if I had a whole chest full, I'd be set, right? We'd be totally set. And Spec says, oh, let me go get all my love for Elisa. Wait, it's empty. The empty treasure chest. I love it, dude. I love it.
We're all so happy to see you again.
Oh, there's best girl. In my
Must be
opinion.
wiped out after all you did, though.
By the way, guys, I totally respect everybody else's opinion on best girl. So I'm not one of those that's going to shame you for liking somebody else. There's so many good choices, right? There's so many good choices with Cold Steel.
I'm fine, actually. It really wasn't that tough. Still, did all of you really come out here just to welcome me back?
Damn right, Rain, because you're so special.
Why wouldn't we?
It's not like we second years have any lessons to worry about this time of year.
Besides, I already had to come out here because of Valimar, so I figured I might as well say hi to you too.
Technically, the first years are supposed to be in class right now, but I turned it into a self-study period instead. And that was only possible because everyone's favorite captain told us exactly when you'd be arriving.
Well, there you go. Sarah, looking out.
Really now. It's nice to see you here too, Celine.
Well, don't think I went out of my way to be here or anything.
So Celine's like a tsundere kitty cat. Yep.
But given the way that you were acting when you left, I was a little worried about you.
Uh-oh. There you go.
Not at all.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Cool story, Bobby Moat.
Still, thanks everyone.
So what now? Going back to your dorm for some well-earned rest?
We can carry your stuff for you if you want.
No, I'm fine.
Jeez.
You said that
His
class
classmates
is in
are like
session
just
right
so
now, right?
nice.
I'm a student, so I might as well attend.
It's not 16 spec, it's 18. That might be why you're missing one. There's 2. So you're missing 2. If you got 16, you're missing 2. More bits! Hey, I'm not going to complain, but I really appreciate that, man. Only give 200. Only do 200, because that way you get 2. Okay? Yeah, just do 200. I don't want you to spend more than money than you need to. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay.
I mean, I have been absent for a month now.
Wow, you're no fun at all. I was hoping we could skip the whole class thing and get to the welcome back party.
I like that idea.
Jeez, Spec. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, as always.
Come on, it's party time!
Am I the only one who cares about studying at this school?
So 10 of you guys should have gotten an emote as well, on top of what Spec just did. So be sure to hit the thanks button on the pop-up that you just received if you received one of the exclusive Twitch JRPG emotes.
Well, maybe we can hold the party tonight instead.
Spec says, too late, bought these in bulk earlier. And well, thanks for choosing me to give them to. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ifrit says, went through all the emotes I had and found this weird cat. Church says thank you. Ifrit says thank you. And Super says that Ifrit's emote is quite cute.
In that case,
Indeed.
we should probably head back to the academy.
Hey Creek, welcome to the stream, man, and hello to you too. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Look at this. Look at this. Look.
Oh, Reen?
It's so cute to see Laura like this, you know, because it's so rare. Because she's not like this normally, and she kind of struggles to do this kind of thing. It's just so adorable.
I'm truly glad to have you back.
Thanks. I feel the same way.
I shouldn't say struggle. It's just kind of... It's kind of special. I can't resist it. That's just too damn adorable. So, Creek, you haven't missed too much. Just my intro, which you can watch on the video on demand if you want, and the beginning of the epilogue. In fact, here we're practically at the beginning of the epilogue. It's just a good bit of cutscenes, but I was talking a lot, so you didn't miss too much. Ifrit says, I've finally found an emote that looks just like me when I'm hungry.
Those days.
Awesome, man.
The final weeks we spent together as a class are like dazzling jewels forever etched into my memories.
Ifrit says, I need a Mishy emote. Miss my Mishy buddy from the Discord.
I cherished every last moment. I never wanted it to come to an end. But time stops for no one. The minutes and hours kept passing, and our days together were slowly coming to a close.
Spec, you're insane, dude. I just gotta say,
After
you're
what
insane.
happened,
Thank you so much for the
Godflame
bits. I
Palace
really
soon
appreciate
returned
that.
to its original
You
form.
giving me 2,500 bits. It says that on the chat window thing here, which is absolutely insane. Thank you so much, dude. I really am not worthy of that much. That's crazy. I'm not one of those, like, I am not one of those
everything that took place there was
super
some
popular
sort of
streamers. I'm
dream.
just chilling here having a good time. It's not my full-time gig at all.
People's
I really
memories of
appreciate
that
it, though.
day started becoming vague.
Thank you, thank you.
Many were convinced it was some kind of collective hallucination. That may have been in part a result of the chaotic days that followed, brought about by the Chancellor and Rufus.
Super says, man, the epilogue had me emotional for my first time. It's hard to believe I started the Cold Steel series on the sequel. Yeah, I can't believe you started with Cold Steel 2. That's insane to me, but hey, at least you went back and saw CS1 and you saw the whole thing. That's what matters. But yeah, the ending of Cold Steel 2, like this right here, for example, with all the the OST that plays, it's
After the war, the entire
I can see how it'd be
feared
quite
that
emotion
Calvard would invade
inducing.
Crossbell and try to take it. Using that
Oops,
to
sorry
his
guys, I cut
advantage,
that off.
Rufus quickly convinced the nobility to support him. And in January 1205, the combined forces of both imperial and provincial armies invaded Crossbell.
Excuse me, guys.
Crossbell no longer possessed the weapon of mass destruction that had annihilated Gorelia Fortress. Thanks to that, the city was occupied in a mere day, with no bloodshed.
Oh, by the way, DJ, if you're still here, I'm wearing my UTC shirt that I wore back when I went to UTC. University of Tennessee in Chattanooga.
Calvard was quick to react, sending countless airships to try and drive the Imperial forces out. However, between Rufus's leadership and the combined might of the tanks and soldats under his command,
Oh,
they
DJ,
were quickly
I'm
repelled.
wearing my UTC shirt when I went to University of Tennessee in Chattanooga, back when I lived in Chattanooga.
As for me, Chancellor Osborne's words became the reality.
Chattanooga, by the way, guys,
Almar and I
Chattanooga
were
was my favorite
heralded
place
as
to
those
live. I
responsible
loved
for
living up there.
Heimdall's liberation.
It was something special. It was so nice, tight-knit. I was able to get everywhere in 20 minutes. Down here in Atlanta, it takes me forever to get anywhere. The traffic is ridiculous.
And as the purported hero to the nation, I'd received and accepted a request in February to back up our forces in Crossbell.
Spec says, honestly, man, as a GameStop employee, the fact that it's hard to tell the difference between Cold Steel 1 and 2 has made my life so much more annoying than it needs to be.
It was there that I found myself suddenly leading numerous soldats and fighting off the Republican army.
Yeah, DJ, I can't blame you, dude. Atlanta traffic is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm taking the express lane every day to work because the drive to work is just miserable
Everyone
without
around me
it.
was referring to me as the Ashen Chevalier.
The Ashen Chevalier.
Time kept flowing, and mid-March came. The month in which Class 7 would finally say their goodbyes.
You know Reen hates that name. Yeah, absolutely, man. He feels guilty. I think he feels a little guilty. Ifrit says...
And that brings our history review right up to the dawn of the modern era.
I like the VA behind Thomas. He's pretty cool. Ifrit says, after CS3, I think I may take a break from games for a bit and get back to trying to write some stuff I've been planning to publish. Just gotta figure out what one of the 10 or so stories I've brainstormed I want to work on. Dude, you're a writer? If so, amazing. Awesome, dude. I'd be happy to take a peek at what you're writing, man. Thanks for that. Spec says, I've had the warehouse send me Cold Steel 2 instead of Cold Steel 1 like 8+ times. Holy crap, at GameStop they send you Cold Steel 2 instead of Cold Steel 1? That's insane. That's insane. It's kind of cool to see the perspective of the Cold Steel series from a GameStop employee like yourself, man. Creek says, Reen hates that name. Oh, not published yet. Gotcha, man. Gotcha. By the way, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the stream. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. Happy Friday to you. Or
next week,
for me, it's Saturday. Saturday morning at 12:21 a.m.
We're blowing through this material a lot more quickly than I would otherwise. So try to keep up with your reading.
DJ says, so are you going to hit up Anime Weekend Atlanta? DJ, I definitely want to. I want to show up whenever you are in the Joker cosplay. I want to see your Joker cosplay. Not gonna lie. I want to see your Joker cosplay. It looks really good on the Discord, guys. DJ, by the way, guys, just for reference, DJ Anime is a member of our Discord community, mine and Lady Virgilius. We share a Discord. And she, or they shared their cosplay of their Joker cosplay from various cosplay events or conventions, and I can't wait to see it myself in person. I'm happy to meet them. Happy to meet them. So I'm really looking forward to that, DJ. Really am. See, Ifri says, try to write, read, and play games all at the same time. It's very hard. I can imagine. Can barely get any one of them done. And Church says, actually, if you cleared Cold Steel 1 multiple times, saving them all on the clear data, you can literally get the special reunion for everyone in Cold Steel 2. Okay. Alright, man. And DJ says, I have no idea when I'll be doing Joker. So, I'll just wait for you to tell me, Deej. And that's the day I'll show up. I was hoping for Saturday, because Saturday is the most convenient for me, at least personally. But I understand, I mean, if you're going to do a coordination with your group over there, your Final Fantasy group. Totally understand.
Oh, and Emma and Machias, if you see anyone struggling, try to help them out, okay?
I fully intend to.
Leave it to us. I've got plenty of good reference books.
What a good classmates, huh? What good classmates, Emma and Machias, helping their fellow classmates
that would
get
be
through.
Very helpful, actually.
Laura appreciates it.
Sounds like a pain. Oh well.
Deej, if it's Saturday after the Final Fantasy stuff, I will be there Saturday night. That would be amazing. We could freaking. I'll join in on some of that stuff on Saturday night, and we can party. We can freaking party. When I go to conventions here in Atlanta, I party.
I do happen to have a few gaps in my knowledge.
Maybe a little bit too much than I should. I saw some pictures on my phone that showed me what I was doing during Dragon Con last year. I was like, what, did I do that? Spec, dude, you're insane. You're insane. Thank you so much, dude, for the bits. 3,000 bits total. Holy crap. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'm guessing we're gonna run into that Schmidt guy's name a lot too.
Alright. I just finished my sake.
Well,
So now it's time
he
for some
was one of the 3
ice
leading
cold water.
disciples of Professor Epstein, so yeah.
It'll feel strange seeing his name in textbooks, knowing how he is in real life.
Ooh, Alpha got the best one. Alpha got my favorite one, at least. It's the RPG Ayaya. That's what it's called. Really good emote. I love that emote. Nice. Nice. Pog. Exactly, man. Pog champ.
Yeah. It's kind of amazing to think we were able to meet him, though.
Church says, soon enough, I'll have a full chest. No context, right?
All right. Like I said, I'll be giving a quiz next week on everything we've covered up to now.
Makarov with his cigarette voice.
Which means it'll cover quadratic functions, factorizations, sets, logic, and probability. Oh, and if I'm feeling really mean, there might be a little calculus in there. So,
That's pretty mean. That's pretty mean, guys, isn't it? So desu ne? From Makarov.
That's a lot.
Don't do this to us. Don't do that to us.
I'm getting depressed just thinking about it.
Sounds more like he's reciting some kind of curse.
Ooh, Church got the potion. Nice, dude. The potions are pretty cool. There's a red one and a blue one. One for your mana, one for your health. DJ says, I've never played Trails of Cold Steel game, but I definitely want to check them out. DJ, I recommend the Trails game. Not just Trails of Cold Steel. I recommend all of Trails. So Trails of the Sky. Then you got Trails from Zero. Trails to Azure. And, of course, Trails of Cold Steel. I recommend checking all of them out. The Trails series is become my obsession since a year ago. And my channel is pretty much really focused on that. The only exception is going to be P5R and Persona 5. Anything related to Persona 5 will be next year when it comes out. But besides that, it's going to be Trails. And then other Falcom games. I'm also playing East 8 too. Spec says, also, quadratic functions can die, please. Yeah, quadratic functions really suck. They're tough.
It is all material we've covered in class before, you know.
He's giving me PTSD. Screw math. Math is tough, but thankfully I do better at math than I do at like English. English sucks. I can't stand writing. I'm not a good writer at all. And I'm also pretty bad at history too.
It'll be worth going over the most basic
Personally.
formulas at the very least.
DJ says, I got to get finished with Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus first. You're not too far away from the end, DJ. You're pretty close. And the ending is pretty good.
This lecture on the structure of
It's really heartwarming. I love it. I love the ending of Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus. The after story. Oh, Church got the blue one. Nice, nice. Spec is sharing his potions along with Sarah.
Next week, we will hurry on and study unemployment and inflation problems.
Oh boy, Avery.
You're also going to be taking part in a debate on those issues. So make sure each of you are well prepared.
Look at that. Our vice principal here. He wants to make sure that we are prepared for a debate. And he says it with quite a stern attitude, might I add.
What kind of bait?
What kind of bait? What kind of bait? Oh, you can see through it. Man, that's pretty good.
A debate. It's when people are divided into groups for and against something, then they argue their viewpoints.
That's kind of cute. What kind of bait? Deej says, I can't wait for P5R. You and me
After
both.
much consideration, I've decided we will use our remaining time to listen to and enjoy music from all manner of genres.
Me and Lady Virgilia are gonna be playing the crap out of P5R, guys. We're gonna stream as much as we are allowed to stream. I can tell you guys that much. This can be something special. And if you're a Makoto fan, and I understand if you're not, there's plenty of choices in Persona 5. I will be doing the Makoto route. That's for damn sure.
From famous classics to popular modern music, I've gathered records of all kinds for you to enjoy.
Isn't Mary cute? Not cute. Beautiful, I should say.
I even managed
So
to
sweet.
borrow music from a hot new genre like heaving metal, I believe it's
Heaving
called.
metal.
Oh, I wonder
Just the
what
way
that
she
sounds
says it.
like.
Ifrit says Mary for Bernie. Yeah, man. You're doing him proud. You're doing him proud. Spec says I always debated. Oh, and let's see what Sarah says here, and then I'll read the rest of your comment.
You poor kids must be exhausted. Feels like all your other instructors are dead set on cramming your brains with as much material as humanly possible.
That's right.
I want to crawl into a hole and die.
Damn.
You said it.
Still, this is exactly how we wanted it.
Right. They're doing it for our sake, so I don't mind it so much.
There's no way we could cover everything in class, so it's sweet of them to give us the bullet points while they still can.
Yeah, so let's just, fight a war and end a war just so we can go back to class and suffer.
It's paying off for us in the long run, yeah, so we owe them a lot.
Forcing you to try and keep up with us is
At least they realize that it's for their own good.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do all of this again next year.
Are you sure you're fine with this arrangement?
Of course. This is to my benefit, too. If I get all of this crammed into my head now, maybe I can even come out on top on next year's midterms.
Well...
On top, huh, Reen? I don't know about that when you got Machias and Emma in front of you. Good luck.
That's some confidence.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised if you actually did it, though.
I would be, Emma.
He did come in 7th in the midterms this year, remember?
I'm probably just being too optimistic.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
Guess we'll know for sure next year.
Anyway, tomorrow's the day you've all been waiting for. I know you've got enough schoolwork to choke a horse, but try to carve out a little time for your clubs and all that youthful jazz. The forecast for tomorrow is clear blue skies. Might be the perfect chance to sneak off and get into some ooh-la-la with that special someone.
Ooh-la-la. Indeed, Sarah. Indeed. Look at Sarah. She's looking out for us, all right? That's why she's best instructor for all of JRPGs. Dare I say. And Carrie Kiernan, which is the voice actress behind Sarah Valentine, she is Sarah. Literally, I believe she is Sarah. Literally, in real life. You need to talk to Sarah? That's Carrie Kiernan, right there.
And truly, you teach us all by living your life as a shining counterexample.
Spoken like a true lifetime member of the Lonely Hearts Club, instructor.
Hey! I'll have you know that there are plenty of guys who would do anything for a private lesson with yours truly.
Uh-huh. I'm sure. Victor Arcede's just waiting for you, Sarah.
But if that many men are interested in you, how can you spend so much time drinking alone in your room?
I think the polite thing to do here is
I forgot about that line from Elliot.
If you keep setting your sights on guys like Laura's dad, you might as well just buy a couple cats and get it over with.
Look at what Fee said. It's so true. It's so true. Ivrit says, I think on Monday I finally download and play Cold Steel 3, unless I somehow get lucky like DP and get Cold Steel 3 early. As for tomorrow and Sunday, I think I'll try to finish up Code Vein and maybe Astral Chain as well. Extremity says, Extremity says, burn. Ifrit says, forgot to add demo to my last post after Cold Steel 3.
It does seem like she's fighting an uphill battle to find a good match.
Indeed.
Just you wait, guys.
Look at that. She's pissed. She's none too pleased that Fee called her out.
In 2 weeks, when you see the hordes of chiseled, elegant gents draped over me, we'll see who has the last laugh.
Indeed, we'll see, Sarah. Indeed. Look at what Reen said. Look at what Reen said. I love hearing the laugh. Sarah gonna die alone. Indeed, Dan. Personally, I'd take Sarah. Damn.
It's hard to believe our last
She's so cool.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, it felt like we still had more time.
For me, it feels like it's been ages since I last had one.
I suppose it would.
Were you able to rest up at all while you were away?
Not really. It was basically work, work, work the whole time.
Church says empty treasure doesn't respawn, you know.
I did get taken into Crossbell City during what time off I did have. But I can't say I felt very comfortable there.
I'm sure.
Indeed. That must have been more painful than anything.
To the people of Crossbell, we Erebonians are aggressors. I can hardly imagine they would welcome us with open arms.
That doesn't sound like it'd stop Lecter from living it up over there, though.
He did take me to a casino once, actually.
Dan says, hey, Reen, remember, when you contributed to the suffering of others?
He won so much, he might as well have been cheating.
Shocking.
Okay, shocking. Fee's like very surprised, I can tell, right?
It always feels like people who like gambling really like it, huh?
Awesome emote spec. Awesome. Dan says, I've been to that casino.
Does anyone have anything planned for our free day? Remember, it's the very last one, so make it count. We wouldn't want to end the day with any regrets.
Absolutely not, Laura.
True enough. Although, I wonder if I'd end the day regretting that it has to end in the first place if we made it too much fun.
Dan says, I have been to that casino as I have almost finished Owl, which is Trails to Azure from the Crossbell arc. On chapter 5, oh dude, Azure gets so good at that part of the game. It just gets so good, it never stops. Trails to Azure, guys, is a really damn good game. In fact, most people would say it's the best game of the Trails series, the whole Trails series. And it just, chapter 5, man, it just ramps up like crazy, like you wouldn't believe it. It doesn't stop. It just keeps ramping and keep ramping all the way till the end of the game.
I know I want to attend practice at least.
Oh, same. I've got to go taste test some new dishes for the cooking club. Plus, Kershus has a new menu up, and...
See, Spec is asking if you can spend the day with Sarah. If you can, I got a BRB while I play CS2.
How many stomachs do you have?
Will you be helping the student council tomorrow, Reen?
That's the plan. It sounds like Toa will finish handing all her work over to the others today, but they're bound to be busy. So I thought it'd be nice to take some of it off their hands.
Church agrees that Azure gets really good, I believe. I can vouch for Owl. Nice, Azure. Owl is Japanese, the Japanese word for Azure. Ifrit says, I liked Owl, but we'll say I like Sky 2, or second chapter more.
Ah, Reen, ever the reliable gopher.
Sky SC was really something special. One of my favorites. Especially, you know, the whole development between Bestel, I should say. Bestel, okay? Estelle is Bestel, okay? Estelle and Joshua.
That's a very you response.
If there's anything we can help with, let us know, okay?
Well, I guess I'd better get going. I could go straight to the student council room, but it's my first time back in over a month, so it would be nice to take a walk.
Enter Laura. That's right, Dan. That's right, Dan.
Maybe I should go and see how Valamar's doing too.
She doesn't, and that's what makes her so cute. The fact that she doesn't know she's cute.
Reen.
Huh? I thought you were going to the gymnasium.
Oh, this is so precious.
My apologies. I do intend to go. I just wanted to spend a little time with you first. It feels like it's been a long time since we last had the chance. So,
Look at the blush, guys. That's priceless.
You don't even realize how cute you are sometimes, do you?
Exactly. Exactly. Reen just said it. Said it for me.
I feel like I've grown more selfish ever since I met you.
And I don't mind at all. Having you in my arms again is everything I could ask for.
This right here, this line is screenshot worthy. Right here.
Reen.
Oh, the feels. That's so freaking cute, guys. Damn. Dan, that remains to be seen. If you haven't seen the other two games. I realize that. In Cold Steel 2, I'm pretty salty about that too. But let's just say that what happens later on, sometime down the road, is well worth it. Well worth it, if you're a Laura fan. Okay, I actually have to open up the guide now. That whole time was just freaking me going through cutscenes. Damn. All right, hold on 1 second, guys. I gotta actually pull the guide up. I've got it up. I just gotta alt tab to it. Okay. Sorry to keep yawning, guys. I thought I was well rested. I don't feel tired, but I just keep yawning for some reason. All right, so ruining nations, stealing hearts. There's a note inside. It reads, "Haha, I knew you'd be back." Super says the Ashenite is a true monster. Ifrit says, so she gets her scene now, while Elisa gets hers at the end of the day with a nice smooch. Yeah, definitely. That is salt-worthy. Pour on the salt. Pour on the salt. But I can see why people would like Elisa too, so a lot of good choices. A lot of good choices. Dan says, Marine is a cruel tool of war, but an ever-doting boyfriend. Indeed. Ifrit says 1 hour after stream started, and Feb finally gets out of cutscenes to control Rain. I've been going for an hour and 14 minutes, guys, and I'm finally controlling Rain. And now I gotta take a brief break, brief bio break. Ifrit says we've successfully delayed him, guys. Yeah, no kidding, dude. Guys, I will be right back. Give me like 2 to 3 minutes. I'll be right back, and we're gonna take out this epilogue, okay? I really appreciate y'all being patient with me. Thank you, thank you. Alright, there you go. Thanks for waiting. Let's see, visual novel experience. Cold Steel 2 gonna have Feb hammered by the time the cutscene's over. I'm out of sake, so you're not gonna see me getting hammered this time. Not this time, at least. Now, if you guys watch me collab with Lady on her stream sometime, you might have a better chance. Especially her last stream that I did with her. Oh my gosh, that was so embarrassing. let's see. I think we're good. I think I'm totally caught up on the chat. Let's go. We're gonna talk to Vice Principal Heinrich, on the first floor. Whoops. East hallway. No, he's right there. Duh. Oh, he talks about Risha, guys. He's talking about best girl in Crossbell. Look at that. I wonder how he'd react if I told him that I actually ran into her and fought her. What a kind Reen here. He's thoughtful of the vice principal. Man, Risha really is pretty good. She's perfect. Doesn't get much more perfect than that, with the exception of Bestel. Bestel is perfection, guys. Let's see. Church says, I'd ask yourself how long that potluck has been in this chest, and if you feel lucky. Exactly. Yeah, super. He's so nice. He's so nice. Okay, so I got the vice principal. Now we're going to go talk to Bridget. She's in the music room on the second floor. Oh, wrong way. Excuse me. This one? Nope. Shit, where is it? Is it the one that's on the other hallway? No, it's this one. Okay. We're talking to Bridget, right? Where's Bridget at? She behind the piano? Yeah. She's a pianist. Oh, look at that. Bridget cares for her man. Look at that. Oh, she made her lunch too? That is waifu. That is waifu material right there. Oh my goodness. Damn, what a lucky guy. Aww. Spec, man, thanks for tuning in as long as you can, man. I really appreciate that, buddy. And thanks again, dude, for all those bits. That's really something special. I really appreciate that. Oh, Church says, come on, man. These are from Chess and Sky the First, which Sky first chapter. The chess messages were pretty cool. Let's see. Super says, where can I get me a Bridget? No kidding. Ifrit says, well, would love to watch the stream to the end, but been awake for 20 plus hours. Time to hit the sack. Good night, guys, and see y'all on Sunday. Hey, man, thanks for tuning in, buddy. And I hope to see you on Sunday. Sunday is going to be probably one of the most important streams I've ever done, because we're going to be doing the tier list. The Trails series character tier list, based on all the characters through Cold Steel 2, up through Cold Steel 2. We're ranking them based on their story, their combat, how much you like the character. It's not a waifu or husbando tier list. It's as a character as a whole, like their story, their involvement. All those factors in, and everybody's voting in the chat, and then we take your votes in the chat into consideration, and then we will tier them accordingly. It's total democracy, so don't get mad at me if your favorite waifu ends up too low. Show up and vote. Show up and vote. See you guys on Sunday. Spec says, see Ifrit, I'm out as well. Good night, man. Good night, Spec. Thank you very much again. Church says, that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing. Chess messages. Nice, man. Nice. I don't remember all the chess messages. I've only seen a handful, because I did not. I watched a story walkthrough. I did not play through the games yet, but I do plan to play through them myself. I own the games, the Trails in the Sky games. I just haven't played through them yet, and I plan to once I have the time. Let's see, that's what I've been doing. Church says, you guessed it. It's empty. Nice. That's awesome to use that chest emote while you're saying chest messages. That's very fitting. Very fitting emote. Oh, Mint. We gotta talk to Mint. But everyone voted for Bridgie. Bill. Okay, Nicholas is at the home ec. Man, I want something to eat. I'm hungry. Just seeing him cook some stuff here in this game makes me want to eat something. Alright. Clara is in the art room. Well, I know what I'm doing every time my last chest goes off screen. Vincent is on the roof. Splendid. So I'm curious, how many of you guys actually have, in the chat right now, how many of you guys actually have your copy of Trails of Cold Steel 3 already like in your possession? Like you got the disc, the physical copy in your hands. Like, do you have it? So I want to hear that, and then how many of you guys are from Europe? Because I suspect that it's the Europeans that are getting it early. And that's why us here in the States, unfortunately, don't have it yet. Really quite curious on that one. Lucky Europeans with their copy of Cold Steel 3 already. We're going to talk to Ferris. Ferris Bueller. Then we talk to Emily. Hell yeah. They want to be like Captain Claire. How admirable. Fidelio is in the photography club. Well, we can count on Fidelio, can't we? That in turn led to a man named Norton, which offered me a job at the Chronicle. He is now going to be with the Imperial Chronicle. Look at that, guys. Look out for that in Cold Steel 3. Continuity at its finest. Even with little minor NPCs like this, they all got stories. Best part of the Trail series is all these stories and how interconnected the whole world is. Creek says, I wish. I'm still waiting for my collector's edition to be shipped. Yeah, same here, dude. Me too. I wish so badly. Church says, at least the game isn't coming on its first release date It was originally set to release late November. Yeah, no kidding, man. On this Facebook group, most people are in Europe who had it. It's crazy to see they're selling it in stores. No kidding, man. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm a member of that Facebook group, actually. I am a member of that Facebook group. Although I don't really check my Facebook very often at all. Maybe once a week or so. I'm not really that active on Facebook. Paula is in the field. Look at Paula with our boy Eustace. Oh, she's the next riding club captain. All right. Super says, it sucks. I'm going to have to digitally pre-order Cold Steel 4 for that Reen McBurn costume. I don't want to own 3 copies. That's too bad, isn't it? Hey, I'm fine with giving personally, I'm fine with giving Falcom my money. If there's any developer worthy of my money, it's Falcom. Lambert. He's over here with his horsey. Alan's in the gym. Oh, look at this. This is a cool little setup. Alan just loves his girl, doesn't he? And his girl loves him. That's like the match made in heaven, guys. Look out for that in Cold Steel 3 and 4, guys. It's something special. You see them right now, they look like babies to me. Next is Friedel. There's 2 more. Friedel and then Toa. So Friedel is in the gym. Oh, Friedel's in here too. I gotta talk to Friedel. Oh, logins, huh? Okay, Toa is automatic. Okay, cool. Let's scroll down. Okay. Your brother owes you a lot, huh? You don't say. Eustace is a totally different person from the rest of his family, if you ask me. I mean, he's still got all the nobility characteristics, but everything else, though, I think is different. How suave he is with words, that is. He's pretty damn good with words. Really good at burning Machias, especially. Yeah, I talked to all of them. I'll talk to them. There's a scene with Makarov on the roof. I gotta see that. Always smoking a cigarette, guys. That's Makarov for you. New building. Asked isn't the right word. More like, you better do it. Man, it is 1 o'clock. We're still going strong, guys. Hopefully we'll... Jeez. You know what? We got a lot to cover. I hope we can get through it all. I'm starting to think that it's just going to have to be split in two. I might have to stream on an off night, guys. It's starting to look that way, at least. Because there's a lot in the epilogue. Church says there's nothing in the chest, but your failed hopes and dreams for more loot. Engineering building.
Oh.
Hey there, Rain.
Hey there.
Looks like someone's done with class for the day.
Yep, just got out. Wait, is that?
Damn right it is.
Yep, Angie's brand new bike.
We started building it for you, but then we had a change of heart.
A change of heart, huh?
I just couldn't tear you away from your current ride after you'd grown so attached.
Now I feel bad, considering I pretty much did just that to you. Your new one's got a pretty cool design, though.
Don't get too jealous. Specs are pretty much the same as yours. Well, before Angie tunes it up and adds her custom gear for distance riding, that is.
But distance riding would mean... You're planning on going off in some big journey, aren't you?
That's right.
10 points to Rain. I just felt like it was time for me to go out and see the world for myself.
Don't forget Thomas. Okay, thanks for a reminder.
My martial arts teacher did the same thing once, so I'm sure it'll be a valuable experience for me.
I would feel pretty bad if I forgot Thomas. That's like the whole point of New Game Plus, right?
The plan for now is to travel through the entirety of Zemuria.
That's not a very specific plan, and a pretty sizable journey.
You can say that again. I have no idea where she finds the energy.
Is it really that long? Super, you're scaring me. Am I not going to make it?
Oh, really now?
I don't think I could be able to stream more than like one extra day.
Your plan to visit the continent's most famous
Besides Sunday. And Sunday is going to be that tier list.
Exactly the same thing.
Sunday's going to be that tier list, so I'm not going to have really time to stream this game.
You really think so?
I take it you'll be leaving Erebonia for a while too, George?
Seems that way. First stop's the Burl and ZCF. Always wanted to see it. After that, I got my heart set on a trip to the Epstein Foundation over in Lamont State.
There you go. Head on to Le Mans.
Well, I'm at it.
Where Tio's at.
It'd be nice to pay a visit
Our
to
girl
the Verne
Tio.
Company in Calvert too.
Will you even be able to get into Calvert at this point?
So I got a Tio emote, guys, if you're curious. If you're a sub to the channel, you get to use the Tio emote.
Hey, I didn't say it'd be easy.
One of the best crossbow characters.
Pull some strings. The real reason for this trip is to figure out what I can do as an engineer to help smooth over our international relations. Meeting the continent's finest engineers and discussing things with them should really help get the ball rolling on that.
The Tio emote and the Lloyd emote are the most used emotes that I have, at least. They're used so much. I love them. They're really good.
You've thought that far ahead.
And Bernie did the Lloyd emote for me. That's all Bernie right there.
That's really admirable. I hope you can find a way to make that happen. Even though I feel kind of hypocritical saying that, as someone who participated in the war.
Don't beat yourself up over it, Reen.
You have nothing to be ashamed of. That was your only option, given the way the Chancellor set things up.
Mm-hmm.
Your actions actually helped us avoid an even longer, more brutal war.
But...
Angie's right. You played a role that no one else could have. Just think. If things kept going the way they were going, we could have been at war with all of Crossbell.
Yeah.
I don't even want to imagine the number of lives that would have been lost if you hadn't stepped in the way you did.
Of course, us telling you whether or not you should feel guilty doesn't matter. It all comes down to you facing your own feelings over what you did. But there's one thing we'd like you to remember as you do. You're not alone, Rain. You've got friends who understand why you did what you did.
That's right.
Sometimes
He's got his buddies.
Lucky enough to get such good ones. Thanks, you guys. This really helps.
Lucky enough to get like the perfect selection of waifus, right? Am I right?
Don't mention it. On a completely different note, why don't you pay Valimar a visit while you're here? You spared no expense making sure he'd be nice and cozy in there.
I think I will. But not to discredit your coziness efforts or anything, but he seems fine no matter where I leave him.
Well, aren't you a sweet chevalier? Maybe I'll check in on him in a bit too.
I think I've talked to everybody except for Valimar and... Oh, I gotta talk to the principal. And Thomas. Church says, actually, did you know you can enter the dorm alone instead of bonding with someone? I did not know that. It sounds kind of depressing, though. I did not know that. I really apologize, guys. I keep yawning. I thought I got enough rest, but apparently not. That was not so. Okay, so I think I've talked to them. Student Union Building. And get the Imperial Chronicle issue number 7. I think I've talked to everybody. Except for Valimar. So let's go talk to Valimar. Let me save. Just again, just to be safe.
Hey Valimar, how you holding up?
Relatively comfortably.
You go straight to Crow's room and talk about getting Crow back, and that's about it.
My ability to self-repair means that maintenance is not mandatory, but I...
Glad to hear it.
Oops.
This is going to be our new home base for the time being, so you can get in as much maintenance as you need. I'm gonna need you a lot in the days ahead, Valimar.
I will strive to meet your expectations.
I like how Valimar
Something
voice
wrong?
actor is shared with Rufus. Two totally different personalities.
Not as such. I thought I sensed something unusual.
You really are getting to be scarily human these days, you know? What was it you sensed, though? A person?
I am unsure. It may have simply been a fluctuation of the earth veins below us. Similar fluctuations are hardly abnormal.
Well, if you don't think it's anything worth worrying about, I'll try and put it out of my mind. If you sense anything strange in the future, though, let me know. You can tell me... telepathically was the word, right?
Indeed. I shall use it to inform you should I sense anything...
Telepathic communication, there you go. What a benefit. Okay. We're going... Okay, guys, this is it. This is it. We're going to see Instructor Thomas. For the Black Records. Look at all the faculty. Alright, here we go. Let's see what goodness we get. Huh. So, there are even a little dialogue for trying to leave Celtic without Becky or Lindy or in Ruhr during stopover days. When you regain... Wait, click down 5. When you regain control, you end up at the Class 7 dorm. Speak to everyone. Okay, let's go back to the dorm then. Okay. So we gotta go talk to Toa, I think. Yeah, this guy doesn't tell me to go talk to Toa, but I have a feeling we're about to... I think we're about to figure this stuff out. Let's read the Black Records, shall we? Oh, and back to your room to end the day. Okay, so I still gotta do that part first before I can read the Black Records. Okay. Creepy says, wait, did you get them from Thomas? I have the decoding report, Creepy, and welcome to the stream, by the way, man. The decoding report is right here. Do I need to talk to him again to get the actual books back? Nope. I've talked to him again. Alright. Church says, wow, so much unused DLC. Oh, whoops. Yeah, Toa. Oh, this is kind of cute, the whole her being asleep thing. Yeah, I remember this. Cute, Toa.
Yep, I knew it. No wonder she fell asleep. She must have been really busy getting everything sorted out for the spring. Makes me remember finding her like this over in the computer room. Oh, right. I probably shouldn't look too much or she'll get mad when she wakes up.
Yeah, like a certain other small girl. Not Toa, though. Specifically during the, intermission.
Angie. George. Crow. Rain? What are you doing in my room? Wait, this is the student council room. I must have fallen asleep.
Sorry for coming in without permission. I did knock, though.
Don't worry about it. It's my fault for dozing off like this. Why do you always have to keep finding me like that? I hope you weren't looking at me while I was sleeping again.
I did try to look as little as possible.
He tried, but he just couldn't resist, right?
Well, if you... Is something the matter? You're not looking too well.
No, I'm fine. Maybe the light streaming in through the window is making me look off color?
Come with me.
That's cute how she
What's
just
this all about?
grabs his hand. Barney, I can see what you're saying here, man. I can totally understand.
I know that you're a boy and all, and I do think that you've grown a lot during your year here. No, I probably shouldn't even call you a boy anymore. You're a grown man now.
That's right.
But that doesn't mean you always have to stand and endure everything life throws your way. If it gets too much, it's alright to sit down and let it all out. Whether you're a boy or a grown man doesn't change that. It's okay, Reen.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I promised I'd bring him back. I promised I'd make him graduate with you. But I couldn't do it.
It's okay. You did everything you could. You made sure he knew how we all felt. And you let all of us know how he really felt too.
Isn't she super? Isn't she? She's pretty damn nice, I gotta say. She's pretty damn sweet. She's so selfless.
So, don't get so worked up about it. Okay?
I'm sorry. I didn't want anyone to see me like that.
Apologies, guys. I'm trying to grab myself a little midnight snack while I stream.
Well, I guess we're even then. Not like I jump for joy every time you catch me sleeping.
Have you finished getting everything ready for the next student council now, by the way?
Yep, my days of being president are almost done. The first years taking over are really smart, though. I barely had to teach a thing in the end.
Still, it must have been hard work getting through it all. You're going on a tour of various NGOs after graduation, right?
Yep. The plan's to take a year to visit NGOs in lots of different fields. Politics, economics, engineering, medicine. After that, I'm not sure what I want to do. I'll probably join either the army or something related to the government, I suppose.
Well, I'm pretty sure they'd both love to have you. There's no chance either one would say no to you. Especially since taking a year off hasn't made them any less determined to recruit you. After all you did with commanding the Courageous, it's no wonder you're so in demand.
I don't know. I don't think I did anything special, really.
She gets tons of job offers because she's just so good. She's so sweet. So perfect.
Still, I feel like it'd be best in the long run for me to see the world from a variety of different perspectives. I don't know what path I'll choose, but I want to step onto it with a firm decision on how things should be. I think that's the best thing I can do for this country's future. Maybe I'm being a little overdramatic there, though.
Church is the first person I've seen to do that, and I think it's really creative. That's awesome. I hope you can join in on my streams a lot, Church, and just give us some amazing empty chest messages.
Not at all. After how much you've done for this academy, I can only imagine how much you could do for this country. Just try not to overwork yourself, okay? We're with you all the way, but we will always worry, you know?
Thanks. Oh, I almost forgot. What was it that made you come here? I mean, I'm happy you did, but...
Oh, I'd completely forgotten too. I just came to ask if there was anything I could do to help tomorrow, seeing as it's another free day.
But... you've only just come back. And besides, tomorrow's your...
That's all the more reason I want to spend tomorrow's free day the same way I spent all of the others. It wouldn't feel like our final free day is Class 7 if it were any different.
Well, if you say so. Okay. I do have a few things in mind, so I'll just drop them into your mailbox in the dorm like I always do. And thanks for offering.
Toad's so cute, guys. How can you say no to that? Isn't that nice? Marcus and Eustace. Oh, look at this. Marcus has grown. He's matured. Church has another empty chest message that says, "You got away with running your hands down this random chest once. Don't push your luck." Whoever came up with those chest messages is a genius, and I have a feeling it's Brittany or Hatsu. It's awesome. Is it still going on, Creepy? Yeah, I plan on checking it out. I'm gonna check the VOD. That's what I plan on doing. I just couldn't avoid it. I'm gonna have to watch the VOD tomorrow. Oh, our lovely instructor. Oh, the very first boss. At the beginning of it all. The wink. The irresistible Sarah wink. Don't you dare. I dread to imagine. I'm down for some dinner, man. Maybe some dinner from Sharon. Y'all, would you guys be down for some dinner with Sharon? Yeah. You can't deny.
That won't be necessary.
Hey, look at this. Okay, I swear I did not know that this happened again, okay? I'm just saying. Just saying.
Huh?
Sharon?
What reason could you possibly have for being here? The chairman gave me her permission to return to my former position as your dormitory's caretaker.
Oh yeah, but even she can make poisoned food taste great.
Which means I am here to serve you all once more.
What reason does she have to poison us now? Come on now.
There may only be a short time left until the end of the year, but I'll make sure you want for nothing during it. I've already started preparing your evening meal.
Oh, well, how about that?
I'm fine with this.
We will gladly accept your offer.
Sharon's cooking's better than whatever grub we could rustle up together anyway.
How do you manage
Indeed.
to get permission from Mother in the first place, though? Weren't you helping to rebuild the Rhineford group? I thought the company was getting so many orders in, it was struggling to keep up.
Now that Master Gwyn has returned to the company, everything is back in
Master
order.
Gwyn has returned. Oh boy.
He and the chairman have been speeding through one task after another since he got back.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
So the former and current chairman make quite a team, I see.
Boy, I'm starving.
Here's our instructor.
Wouldn't mind a drink either. With the weather getting warmer, it's just about time for peak beer season.
That sounds good to me, Sarah. I might take you up on that. I might join you. I might grab one from the fridge, really.
Huh? What are you guys all gathered out here for?
Why are you here?
pleasure to see you too, Lady Sarah. I brought a bountiful supply of smoked oysters and sardines if you'd like a snack to accompany your beer.
Look at that. She's so suave. She's like, you want something to go with your beer?
Would you like them alongside your dinner?
Look at this. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Uh-huh. You can't resist the cooking of our Sharon here.
I'm surprised she can just walk around in public like this. You know, considering her affiliation.
Guessing there's some sort of agreement in place between Reinford and the government to leave her alone. Though, even if there weren't, I can't imagine anything would be able to stop Sharon from doing what she wants.
Nope. Sharon gets what she wants.
Whew. I think I might have eaten too much. It's been so long since we last had Sharon's cooking. She hasn't lost her touch. None of it feels heavy on my stomach at all. Well,
But she's the
that's all my
bomb
work
at
done for the
cooking.
day. Maybe I should go see how everyone else is doing.
Speak to everyone.
Right.
Oh, here we go, guys. Okay. I'm gonna start reading it, but I need another 2 minutes, okay? And I'll be right back. Thanks for being patient, guys. I appreciate that. All right, here we go. Time for the report. Oh, wait. Church says, for an empty chest message, the chest flipped its latch at you. You get the feeling it's not a friendly gesture. The gods of creation before Septune calendar. In the beginning there were two great gods. One boasted unrivaled courage, the other unparalleled fortitude. They descended from the heavens with their kin, and it was upon the dark land below that they first met. Calamity. Their opposing natures incompatible. The two were drawn irresistibly into battle, and thus began the struggle that shook heaven and earth. The goddess and the spirit's laments were for naught. As land quaked, the skies were torn asunder, and the gods' kin could only tremble in fear. After what seemed like an eternity, their clash came to an end, but it was an end of mutual defeat. Their power spent, the empty shells of the two celestial titans were flung into the furthest reaches of the dark land. All that remained in their wake were terrible, their kin, and the great power. That's the first one. Number 2. The Dark Dragon, year 371 Septune count. Man, this is some old stuff. This is pretty cool. 200 years after Heimdall was first founded, ruin rose on monstrous wings from the depths of the earth. Its name was Zoro-Agruga, the Dark Dragon, a malevolent creature of terrible power. It spread a miasma throughout the capital that turned Heimdall into a city of the dead. But the horrors did not end there. The evil dragon desecrated the corpses of the fallen, taking control of their bodies and using them to attack those who remained alive, further increasing the legions of the dead. The emperor at the time, Astorius II, was forced to flee the city with what remained of his household and citizens. Together they retreated south and established a new capital in the land of St. Arc. Through 100 years and 6 more emperors, the bane of Heimdall went unchallenged. It was the 7th, Hector I, who resolved to recapture the city. Time proved an ally to the beast, however, and the dragon's influence had spread over the surrounding area like a plague. Undaunted, Hector II led an army of brave knights into the necropolis in an attempt to free it. But though their hearts were steadfast, their arrival was met by legions of powerful fiends, and their efforts seemed doomed to end in failure. It was then that Hector I had a fateful encounter with none other than the great Vermilion Knight, Testarossa. The knights recognized Hector I as its master, and bolstered by its immense power and countless weapons, the emperor moved once again on the city, and to the decisive encounter with the Dark Dragon. The battle shook with the city to its core, and at the end, the Vermilion Knight was victorious. The scourge of Heimdall, the Dark Dragon, was defeated. However, the price of victory was steep. The corrupted blood that flowed from the dragon claimed Hector's life, and defiled even the knight itself, placing a curse upon it. The noble Testarossa became the Crimson Calamity, a demon with 1,000 weapons that only reacts to the blood of the Arnor family. A destructive force on par with the Dark Dragon that, should control of it ever be lost, would threaten the world and all who live in it. It was sealed deep underground, never intended again to see the light of day. Meanwhile, a new city arose from the ashes of old, and people once again began to gather in Heimdall. And that was when the Vermilion capital that endures to this day was first built. Well, there you go about Testarossa there at the end of the finale. Creepy says, you fought Zoro-Agruga before, or rather a skeleton, as the church first mentioned, until it was absolutely risen again. This is interesting stuff. Alright, 600 years later. The War of the Lions begins, year 947. In the year 947, Emperor Valius V passed away. His death heralded the beginning of the largest-scale civil war in Erebonian history. Valius V was a ruler with a somewhat debaucherous reputation, and is said to have had countless wives and concubines. To further complicate the matter of succession, many of those wives came from prestigious noble families, all of whom began competing for power and wanted their offspring to take the throne. Within days of Valius V's death, Crown Prince Manfred, the son of his first wife, was assassinated by an unknown party. Following the death of the Crown Prince, the fourth prince and the son of the first emperor, Valius's secondary wives, Prince Orthros, seized the capital by force. Once in control, he declared himself the new emperor and began pursuing all those who dared oppose him. The coup set off in a succession of counterclaims. 3 other princes also named themselves to be the new emperor. Backed by the powerful noble families of their mothers, the competing princes ignited a bloody 5-year-long civil war, and thus the War of the Lions began. At first, the princes' armies were largely equal in terms of strength. It wasn't until Orthros, who would later come to be known as the False Emperor, revived the being that had once long been sealed under the city, that the balance of power shifted. The Testarossa, the legendary Vermilion Knight, now tainted by the blood of Zora Agruga, saw the light of day once more. With his unmatched strength under his control, Orthros decimated his greatest competition in one fell swoop, and the 5th prince, Gunnar, was defeated. It seemed inevitable that the armies of the other princes would share the same fate, but it was at this pivotal point that the war took yet another surprising and sudden turn. This unexpected development came in the form of another great knight, the Palatinate Knight. Sorry if I mispronounced that. The famed champion was acquired by Prince Lucius, the 6th and youngest of the feuding brothers, and with his power, he was able to defeat the army of the brilliant strategist, the 2nd Prince, Albert. Victorious and backed by the knight's power, Prince Lucius was poised to challenge Orthros. Prince Gunnar and Albert's army, however, were not completely wiped out and decided to join forces with one another in order to oppose the other princes. It was thus that the war became one fought by 3 separate groups: Prince Orthros with the Vermilion Knight, Prince Lucius with the Palatinate Knight, and the princes Gunnar and Albert, who had no knight but compensated with their sheer numbers. The War of the Lions had been raging for 2 years now, and the chaos only worsened by the day. Erebonia seemed fated to fall into ruin and darkness, fitting, perhaps, for a nation that takes its name from Erebos. See, Dan says, "Gee, I bet some of this comes from up in Cold Steel 3. You don't say." In fact, the intro song to Cold Steel 3, Spiral of Erebos? Dan says, like the Purple Knight that gets mentioned here. Hope you guys don't mind me reading this. That's actually kind of cool. This is, to me, the most important part, because I haven't seen this stuff before. I haven't played through the game twice, so this is new to me. Ooh, 6 pages. Here we go. This is a few years later. Drycles takes up arms in the year 949. A young man, lazed on a grassy plain, enjoyed a nap in the peaceful setting. Before long, however, his rest was interrupted by the arrival of a second young man on horseback. The youth wore the trappings of a knight, and his expression was deathly serious. His armor bore many rents and scratches, and his left arm was bound in a bloody bandage. The first young man had not seen him in several years, but a cheerful reunion did not seem to be his purpose. "You are right, after all," the second man said gravely. "At this rate, the Empire's days are numbered." At this, the first young man rose from the grass. He was none other than the 3rd prince of the Erebonian Empire, Prince Drycles. As a man with no claim to the throne due to his commoner mother, and shunned by the other highborn princes, Drycles had long since left Erebonia behind, wandering from place to place and whiling away his days. 3 years prior, he had reached the land of Nord, where he had remained ever since. Though left to his own devices since childhood, his nature was noble, and he was quickly accepted by the people of Nord and lived peacefully among them. But while he had left his homeland, he had not truly abandoned it in his heart. During his wanderings, his mother had passed away, but while she lived, she had told him something that would remain with him for the rest of his days. The blood throwing through you will not allow you to turn your back on the Empire's suffering. Prince Dracos had turned those words over in his head again and again. What could a powerless vagrant like himself truly hope to do? The knight's arrival, however, signified two things: that the war had continued to worsen, and that Erebonia was on a certain path to ruination. His mother was probably correct. Hearing the knight's words, he decided that enough was enough. He could no longer ignore the pain of his countrymen. I said that wrong. He could ignore the pain of his countrymen no longer. That knight, incidentally, was called Roland. He was a childhood friend of Dracos and his confidant. He was also the man who Dracos had left in charge of things in place before leaving the country. Prince Dracos set about preparing to depart, but before he could finish, he was met by several of the tall knights of Nord, their cross-shaped spears in hand. They too were close friends of Dracos, and they volunteered to accompany him and Roland, fearing that the two men alone would not stand a chance. The next morning the prince departed the village, a mere 17 men under his command. They bade farewell to the people of the settlement, and its elder wished them well. May the winds and the goddess be with you, he blessed them. Fortune favor you all. So Creepy says, Erebos, or Erebus, is the personification of darkness in Greek mythology. Erebus means darkness. That is so fitting, based on what I know and what I've seen in the future games. That is so fitting. Alright, here we go, guys. Last Black Records. Here we go. The war comes to end in the year 952. Prince Dracos' opponents were the armies of 4th Prince Orthros and his Vermilion Knight. 6th Prince Lucius with his Palatinate Knight, and the combined forces of the remaining princes Gunnar and Albert, who had a legion of magical golems under their control. Yet it was he, the illegitimate son of a commoner and late comer to the war, who emerged triumphant. His victory did not come without losses, however. During his return to Erebonia, Roland fell in battle. Not long after that, however, he met a woman who could change his destiny forever. Oh man, here we go. This is good stuff here. That woman was none other than the daughter of Count Sandlot, who hailed from the lakeside town of Legram. Her charismatic personality and peerless skills with the lance earned her the leadership of a band of knights known as the Eisenritter and the moniker Lance Maiden. Her name was Leanne Sandlot. Prince Dracos and Leon Sandlot may have come from wildly different backgrounds, but their concern for the innocent victims of the war united them in purpose to bring an end to the bloodshed, and it was those shared feelings that made them join forces. The two of them, along with the warriors of Nord, the Eisenritter, and all the other people of the nation whose hearts they moved, liberated one town after another, and were eventually successful in persuading even Prince Lucius, owner of the Palatinate Knight, to fight for their cause. At the same time, however, the false emperor schemed to elevate the cursed Vermilion Knight to even greater power, to godhood, and thus the Vermilion Apocalypse was created. The demonic god emerged in Heimdall alongside a monstrous castle and vanquished the approaching armies of Albert and Gunnar in a single battle. Doesn't that sound familiar, this Vermilion castle? Their end was anything but conventional, however. They were simply erased from existence. Damn. Even the Palatinate Knight could not contend with such a foe and was felled. And as it decimated all who challenged the false emperor, countless crimson spirit veins spread out from the castle, stealing the very life from the capital's citizens, as well as those in the surrounding area. Defeat seemed all but inevitable for Prince Dreckles, the Lance Maiden, and their followers, but they refused to give up. Following the guidance of a kindly witch, they were led to a new great knight, which slumbered on the outskirts of Heimdall. After overcoming a trial, they were able to claim the Ashen Knight and its power. With it in hand, along with their many supporters and the army of Prince Lucius, they marched on the capital for the final time, eventually making their way to the castle at its center. 3 days later, on the 4th of July, year 952, the castle vanished from existence and the city was liberated. There you go, guys. Leanne Sandlot, guys. I love the history behind the Sandlots. Legram, anything to do with Legram. Anything to do with the Arcades. And of course, Best Girl. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we're going to talk to everybody first, and then we'll continue. I think there's going to be more that happens with the Black Records, though. That's just reading the books. I think there's going to be cutscenes and stuff, so let's see.
Hey, Elliot. Taking care of your violin?
Oh, this is voiced. Nice. I forgot.
Yeah, it's taken care of me over the past year, so why not return the favor? I'm actually planning on giving a few of them to the Academy before I go, just to make sure next year's first years have something to practice with.
That's really generous, and sure to make a lot of people happy. And you'll finally be heading off to a music academy, just like you always wanted.
Church says, Azure also had these kinds of books, I believe. I think you're right, buddy. I think you're right.
I bet they'll push you pretty hard over there, too.
I don't doubt it. I'm going to need to be all music all the time if I want to stand a chance at keeping up. Though, to be honest, after all the time I've spent here, I don't really want my life to be completely about music. I love it, obviously, but to be a balanced person, I want to have a bit more variety in my life, like I had here at the Academy. For one thing, I don't want to get too rusty with my orbital staff.
That's right, buddy. You gotta fight, man.
Good to hear. I hope everything works out for you.
Thanks. Me too. No, it's nothing.
No, it's nothing. Oh, there's something.
Either way, Heimdall and Trista are really close, so don't be a stranger, okay? I know you're gonna have tons of work to get through between your classes and your missions, but...
Don't worry, I'll make time. I'm sure we'll have plenty of chances to see each other. There's still a ton of Heimdall I haven't seen, too. You'll have to show me around next time I make it over there.
You bet.
Our cinnamon roll.
Something on your mind, Eustace?
Looking
For
out
the
the
first
window.
time in a long time, no. I'm just taking a short break. Looking over an endless sea of documents can be rather tiring on the eyes.
Poor Eustace. Having to deal with all the paperwork from his area of the country.
Oh, are those the tax reports you mentioned?
Ooh, taxes too. Oh yeah, fun stuff, right guys?
Ordinarily, this would be my father's work, but His Majesty has yet to decide his fate. Rufus hasn't so much as glanced in Maria Hard's direction since he took his new job in Crossbell either. As such, the task falls to me.
He's taking responsibility, guys. Eustace has grown up.
Man, I knew everyone in our class had it pretty rough right now. You've got it roughest, no contest.
If my ego had its way, I would boast that filling in for my father is a simple and mundane task. But on top of the paperwork, I'll need to manage the provincial army and oversee the province as a whole. Then there's the matter of keeping the most stubborn of the nobility in check. I don't expect the first 6 months to be pleasant.
The fact that you're already thinking 6 months ahead is pretty impressive as it is.
Oh, you got to, man. As a lord like that.
Standing in for Duke Alberea like that must take some real confidence. I know you'll manage, though.
Dan says, it is neat how you find out that everyone decided to graduate early.
That much is obvious.
Indeed. They went for the cram courses, didn't they?
What is it?
Or move relentlessly forward, as Crow said. Man, dude, the feels.
It's nothing. In the days to come, more people will be relying on you than ever before. But no matter who does so or what they ask, do not lose your pride as a noble. Act independently, your head held high. Maintain your pride and your autonomy, and I'm sure you'll be fine.
Look at that. He's just reassuring our boy Rain here.
Thanks. I promise I will.
I'll hold you to that.
Oh, you bet he will. Eustace is a bro, Dan. Eustace is a bro. He really is. Okay. So we gotta go to the next one. Alright, boy, guys.
Are you finishing up your painting, guys?
Yeah, this is my last one. I want to make sure I'm completely satisfied with it before declaring it finished.
That's understandable. You're going to keep painting once you're back at home, though, right?
Well, I don't know how much time I'll have to set aside for it, but I intend to keep working on it, bit by bit. There's growing reason for concern in Calvert to the east of the Highlands. But all in all, things are more peaceful now than they were. I should be able to focus on painting my magnum opus.
Oh, is it going to be of Nord? If anyone can make a masterpiece of the Highlands, it'd be you.
You know what's funny is that earlier today I was watching Bob Ross on Twitch, and he's holding a palette just like this here.
That wouldn't be such a bad idea.
Pinoy, I am considering pre-ordering the PSN version just for that stupid exclusive, even though I really hate that it's PSN exclusive. I think that's BS. But nonetheless, I think I'm going to do it because I also want to be able to play the game without having to put the CD into the Blu-ray into the PS4 too. That'd be convenient. But that Lloyd costume on Yuna looks amazing. I really want it. So props to you for that, buddy. And welcome to the stream, by the way. Church says, I'm going to reinforce the point to beat the Epilogue boss with Crow's mirror equipped. I don't know if I have enough money to buy that mirror, man. Aren't they like $250,000 mirror? Dan says, Gaius is holding it backwards.
But actually, I was intending to paint a picture of the Academy, its students, and the courageous.
You mean...
Dan, you rich. Rich mofo, man.
Now you're getting it.
I'm broke.
I want to capture the day we liberated the Academy.
Oh.
And
That's
once
pretty cool,
I finished
guys.
it, I fully intend to return to Erebonia with it in hand.
Man, when I hear Gaius, I hear Archer from Face Day Night UBW, Unlimited Blade Works.
What better way to forever memorialize this place as my second homeland?
Man, you really are amazing. Well, if you ever need reference materials, you know who to call.
Did you ever beat the boss with them equipped? I equipped 2. I had the Regia mirror and the Vita mirror.
I can get pictures of anything you might need and send them over. I know you're talented, but that's a lot to paint off of just your memory.
But I didn't have everybody with mirrors. I just had 2 mirrors. Waifu mirrors, exactly. Dan, it's the important things, right? Priorities.
Hey, Machias. Working hard or hard?
I'll stop you right there. Of course I'm hard at work. Just look at the size of this book.
Yeah, no shit, man. That book looks like a freaking encyclopedia.
If I can't internalize as much of it as possible while I'm here, I'm doomed to failure from the start.
And this is one of your new textbooks? Man, Heimdall's political academies don't mess around, do they? You'll be the youngest person there, right?
Most likely. I'd normally need to have graduated from Thor's with a bit more experience under my belt to have gotten in. There are a few Thor's grads there already, though. They take some every year. And as you might imagine, the recent political upheaval has the place swarming with applicants this year.
Church says he recently discovered them and saw them all. Discovered the text, that is. Dan says, Maki is studying. How surprising.
The entrance exam was hard enough on its own, but that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Can't say I envy you. Still, I know you're going to be just fine. You're so smart that you can handle any subject they throw at you. Growing up with your dad should give you a leg up on the politics, too.
Yeah, no pressure there. Honestly, there are times when I think diving into things head first like this is a giant mistake.
Unfortunately, guys, I don't think I'm going to get through the whole epilogue today. So there is definitely going to be an off-night stream between now and Wednesday, where I finish this. I'm going to keep going as far as I can tonight, though.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just... I know we're probably going to both be really busy with our own lives come spring, but let's make time to have lunch together once in a while or something, okay? Studying is all well and good, but even I need a change of pace every now and again.
I think that can be arranged. The train from here to Heimdall only takes a half hour. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't hang out sometimes.
Then it's a date.
All right. There you go.
Here's Crow's room. I think I'll stay away from it for now. I feel more like going around and talking to everyone.
All right. Let's go see the ladies.
Feeling sad about leaving the lacrosse club behind?
Yeah, I was really into it by the end. I think it'll make for some wonderful memories to look back fondly on in the years to come.
I can imagine. Does that mean you're not going to keep up with lacrosse in Ruhr?
I don't think I'll be able to. As far as I'm aware, there aren't any local teams I could join. And even if there were, I doubt I'd have the time for sports. Just thinking about how busy I'll be makes my head spin. No, scratch that. Being busy is all the more reason I need to make time for exercise.
Yeah, good luck with that. Helping out with the Rhineford group sounds like a recipe for one all-nighter after another.
Not just yet, actually. I won't be helping until Grandfather shows me the ropes. As I am now, I doubt I'll be able to do much at all in the way of rebuilding the company.
Man, this stuff... Wait till you see CS3.
But you can bet I'll leave Mother speechless with how much progress I've made in a year's time.
That's right, Elisa. You show your mama what's up.
I'm sure you can if you put your mind to it. And I know Sharon will always be willing to help you out if you need her.
She probably would, but then she'd just tell everything she did to Mother.
Elisa?
Oh, don't worry about it. I was just thinking about how blessed I am. I've got a wonderful family, a great club I'm part of, all of you as my classmates.
Oh, right. It took me a long time to realize the same thing, too. We really are one and the same.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Elisa.
It's nothing, honestly. I'm just feeling a bit emotional all of a sudden. I don't know what's gotten into me. Nothing's wrong, though. I promise.
But...
Still, let's both make the most of our free day tomorrow. It's the last one we'll ever have as a class. The last thing any of us want to do is end it with regrets.
Yeah. Agree. Let's make it a day to remember for both of us.
Sounds good to me. That right there looks like a Bob Ross painting, doesn't it? Oh, we gotta say the best for last. Okay. Let's go here and talk to Emma.
Emma? What are you doing?
Oh, hi there, Reen. Well, Dorothy and I decided that we're gonna put together one final collection of stories as a club. Since then, I've been working on a story for the students who will join the club next year.
Oh, that sounds neat. Wait, if Dorothy's involved...
Mm-hmm. She's involved.
The content is totally appropriate for children of all ages, I assure you.
Uh-huh.
Admittedly, Dorothy's own story sounds like it'll have a few of her favorite literary elements, but all in moderation, she assured.
I don't trust her. I don't trust her.
Not that I'm one to judge. What kind of story are you writing?
It's supposed to be a fairy tale. I can't pretend it's 100% original, though. I borrowed some elements from a story I heard as a child. It's going to star a golden unicorn and a pure-hearted maiden. Or at least, that's the plan.
Sounds interesting. Can I give it a read when you're done? I'll still be here next year, so if I see any first years who seem like they'd enjoy it, I'll recommend it to them.
I have to confess, I'm a little embarrassed to let anyone see it, but the whole point of a story is to be read.
Something wrong?
No, not at all. I'm sure you and Valimar will be just fine without my help now. Still, if you do need anything, don't hesitate to get in touch. It may take some time to contact me, though. You'll need to use a method that isn't exactly conventional.
Oh. What method are we talking about here?
Yeah, I could have guessed as much. I mean, I theoretically get how to use runes to communicate since you told me, but I have no idea how it actually works.
I'd be shocked if you did. It's pretty far removed from the orbital technology you're used to. It has its benefits, though. So don't ever hesitate to drop me a line if you need my assistance. I'd always be happy to hear from you.
All right. I'm sure I'll give you a ring. Or a rune, I guess.
Church says, just went to check on another stream in the background and got the fireball emote. Grats, man. Eat this.
I hope you end up being able to find Vita, too.
Thank you.
Oh, Vita. This is cute fee right here. I remember this one, kinda.
Are those seeds you got there?
Yep, Adel gave them to me. They all came from the plants we grew in the gardening club. I'm just looking at what kinds there are here.
Really? That's really nice of her. It's kind of like you can take everything you've achieved over the past year with you.
Yeah. I wasn't even going to join a club until Adel found me relaxing and invited me. But I guess it wasn't so bad.
Oh, the head pats. Yep, the head pats.
Don't you worry. I'll be sure to check on the gardening club every once in a while just to
Here we
see
go.
how things are going. It would be a shame if all the plants you've spent so long looking after were to wither and die.
It doesn't matter. Even if they do, they'll eventually bloom again somewhere else. Kind of like us.
When you put it that way, I suppose you're right. What's wrong?
Nothing. This one and this one should be okay too.
Church has an empty chest emote. I'd ask you to help yourself, but it seems that you already did.
What are these for?
They're the easiest ones to look after. You can try raising them if you want. Don't worry if they wilt or anything, though.
Look at this. Fee's looking out for Reen. She wants to share, you know?
When I found
That's
the
something
others
special.
from Zephyr, I'll come back and check if they're still blooming. If they are, you get a pat on the head.
Oh, we get a pat from Fee. All right. That's what I'm talking about. All you Fee fans out there.
Hey, I thought the head rubbing was my job.
Apparently not.
But I'll give it my best shot.
All right, Milliam, just kicking her legs up.
What's up, Milliam?
Wow, she looks sad. Jeez. I am not used to that.
Oh, hey, Reen. It's nothing. I just feel kinda down.
Down?
Yeah. I was just thinking about how everyone was at dinner time. Sharon's food was really nice, and we all seemed like we were having a good time. But I don't know. It was weird, like we were all upset but didn't want to let it show. It's been bugging me.
Oh, so that's why. You really have grown so much these past few months.
No kidding.
And not just mentally. I think you've gotten a little taller too.
Maybe. About 2 rage or so? Judging by my specs, I'm not gonna get much taller than this, though. I'm Mini Millium forever and ever. But you never know. Maybe I'll grow up to have boobies so big, I can use them as a shelf like Emma's.
If Ifrit and Bernie were here, they'd have a field day with that comment. Here's Sean Chiplock say that.
Something wrong?
Nah, not really. So, you've got a new mission starting next month, right?
Yep, I've got to go see how things are over out west. Duke Cayenne's been arrested, but it sounds like things are still pretty nuts over there. Oh, but guess what? I might get to go out to Liberl and Rimiferia soon.
Yeah, she's gonna go to Liberl and see our girl, Bestel. I'm down with that. Lucky her.
What is it with you and blabbing classified information? Well, whatever. Just promise me you'll take care of yourself.
Sisters are so much alike.
Be sure to keep in touch. I'll always be right there when you need me, okay?
Oh, did I say that?
Righto, I promise. That goes double for you, mister. If you need me to bust you out of a jam, just say the word.
Oh, that's nice. That's sweet. Mishi! Is our instructor here? Yeah, she is. And Noi, indeed.
Something on your mind, instructor?
You could say that. I've been mulling over how things are gonna be come next month, but all this soul searching's giving me a headache.
Well, it'll probably feel strange being back with the guild for the first time in 2 years, but I bet they'll be glad to have you back. Things are probably going to be rough over there, even with you taking up the bracer life again.
This is where we learn that she's going to become a bracer again, pretty much.
No doubts there. I can already see plenty of traveling abroad in my future after what happened over in Crossbow. And I imagine it'll keep getting harder and harder for us bracers to operate here, too. What's with that sad puppy look? There's no reason for you to feel ashamed of what you've chosen to do. I'm proud to have a student like you who can stand up and make the tough choices life thrusts on us.
Thanks, instructor. I'll try to just grin and bear it for now.
Attaboy. Sticking it out through the hard times with a smile will put you on the fast track to becoming a great man.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure you don't try to shoulder too much. All that'll do is turn you into a jaded grump. Everything in moderation, okay?
Thanks. I haven't joined the intelligence division, and I have no plans to. I'm gonna keep responding to their requests, but only if I'm comfortable doing what they're asking. And I can promise you, I'll never do anything that would put me in conflict with the guild or put innocents' lives at risk. I don't know what the future will bring for me, but that's the creed I want to stand by.
I know. Don't worry. No matter what happens, you'll always be my student. So go out there, live your life, and grow into such a heartthrob that I won't be able to take my eyes off you.
Will do, Sarah. Will do. Just for you. Look at that wink, guys. Look at this Sarah wink. There's a reason why she's my follower emote, or the GIF that plays when somebody follows my channel. You get the Sarah wink for a reason.
Well, I'll try.
Hey, creepy. Neither am I. Not gonna lie. Alright, I think. Okay, Celine first, then we'll talk to Laura.
Oh, there you are. You look bored, Celine.
I guess I am. My work's done at this point. I feel like I aged a few decades as soon as the war came to an end.
Come on now.
Feels a bit strange to be saying it after the fact, but you fought pretty well over in Crossbell. You've really mastered piloting Valimar.
I'd like to think so anyway. I feel like I could pull off just about anything with him now.
Church says, just think what would happen if you bonded with her.
And to think, I couldn't do half as much with him when I was first starting out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish I had, but at the same time, I can't leave Laura behind. Like, I can't abandon my girl Laura. But Sarah is, if there was no Laura, it'd be Sarah all the way. I can tell you that much with ease.
You do realize you just admitted you were totally useless, right? I wonder if you're gonna be okay without us, you know? Valimar must have drawn the short straw to end up with a budding awakener like you.
Thanks for worrying about me all the time, Celine.
Excuse me, what makes you think I was worried about you?
Celine's a tsundere on her own,
Just
right?
about everything. From what I can tell, you've always worried about me. Back in the beginning, when I didn't know anything about piloting, you were always there to guide me through our battles. I doubt I would have ever come this far if you didn't have my back. So, thank you. For all of it.
Why do you always have to be like this? There are parts of the legends passed down in the clan that not even Emma and I know about. But just bear this one thing in mind. Divine Knights have incredible power, and they can become devils just as easily as they can become gods.
There you go.
Don't worry, I know. And I won't forget. Anyone in my position needs to know the difference between right and wrong. I'm well aware of that.
That's fine then. Anyway, good luck, I guess. If you really need it, I can always come and help out.
What a good kitty. Alright, here we go. See, she's got a Mishy too, guys. Laura is a closet Mishy fan. Big time.
What are you looking at, Laura?
It's you, Reen. I'll show you.
Oh, you and Monica got a picture taken together?
Monica.
You both look so happy in it, too.
That we do. Someone in the photography club kindly offered to take it for us.
I wonder who at the photography club did that and was offered to do that. Who do you guys think? Now, come on. Who? Our boy Rex.
I thought it would make a fine souvenir of my time at the academy to take away with me.
My mirror's on that being Rex. Oh well, it's a nice photo, and he got permission. For once. I never expected you and Monica would get so close. Between her and Fee, you kind of have a knack for becoming the best of friends with the ones you bump heads with first.
Please don't say that. I'm truly grateful to both of them for broadening my horizons. Meeting them enriched my life in ways I could have never pictured before. Truly, coming to this academy was one of the best decisions I've ever made.
I didn't realize we'd made such a big impact on you.
Well, you did. And don't mind me, I'm just feeling a little emotional. This isn't like me at all now, is it? There's no harm in a few tears, I suppose. This will be my last time I can relax before my training, after all.
Yeah, you're not gonna get much rest in with the training you've got lined up.
I won't be learning the Arcade School's advanced techniques with training any less intense.
Let's just say Laura, lots of stuff. Laura goes through a lot between now and CS3, and you guys will see soon. Very soon. 3 days. 3 days. Holy crap. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, 3 days. That's insane. Insane.
I have no idea where
close.
we'll be conducting said training, but it will no doubt be as perilous as it will be dangerous.
I had to spend a month in the Isengard range as part of mine. I don't think a month's going to cut it with what you're doing, though. It goes way beyond your average techniques.
Indeed. I'm anticipating that it will take at least half a year, if not more. Father's going to be with me. But with things as difficult as they are, part of me feels guilty for taking up his time.
I don't know about that. I think him agreeing to train with you shows how much faith he has in your potential.
Oh, yeah. A good daddy.
Besides, in a lot of ways, this might be the best time to do it.
That is very true. Reen, I would still like for you to come with me on my...
Laura, we talked about this, right? Best thing for the two of us is to walk our own paths.
Oh, do I disagree, Reed? Come on, she invited you. I would have taken her up on that in a heartbeat.
You only get one life. You've got to make the most of it. I'd only just hold you back if I were there with you.
Nah.
And you shouldn't be holding yourself back for someone else's sake. None of us should.
I suppose you're right. I know that by taking on this training, I'll obtain the strength I need to cleave through the uncertain days ahead. This is something I have to do. Not only to become stronger for me, but to continue being a worthy sword for you.
Aww.
Thank you, Laura.
The blush. I love the blush on Laura, especially.
I won't tell you not to overexert yourself, as I certainly can't promise that I won't. Still, I want you to always bear in mind that no matter what happens, no matter where I am, my heart is always with you. Please never forget that.
Ain't that sweet?
I wouldn't want it any other way.
Neither would Irene. That was a good one. Alright, that was a really good one. What is next? Let me see. How much more do we have left? Not too much. Okay. Let's see if I can go a little bit further. It's 2:30. Maybe I'll go for another half hour or so. Turn the radio on. Too bad there's no more Misty, right?
In finance, the annexation of Crossbell has seen shares in Erebonian companies increase at an exponential rate across the board. And despite the Reinford Group announcing sweeping changes to its board members, its strong forecast for the next fiscal year is...
It's time for the start of a brand new program here on Radio Trista, coming at you promptly every Sunday. I call it Aubin time after the word for evening. Might be a little cliched, but sometimes simple is best, right? Clichés are clichés for a reason, after all.
Oh, listen to the voice.
Anyway, my name is Misty, and I'll be your host.
This is you, isn't it, Reen?
Oh, is that Elise? Yup.
Yes, it's me. Sorry for calling you like this so late in the evening. I'm not bothering you, am I? Yes, I wasn't going to, but Her Highness insisted. It'll take some getting used to, but it's nice to be able to hear your voice even when you're so far away. I didn't have any specific reason for calling. It was just that the letter you sent about your return from Crossbell arrived today. Oh, please don't apologize. I know how busy you must be now. Believe me, I was just happy to hear you were back safe and sound. Your trip must have been exhausting. By the sound of things, you did an excellent job, too. I'm so proud of you, Reen. If you say so. No, not at all. Regardless, now that I've heard your voice, I feel a lot better. So I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your night now. Oh, there's no need for that. Good night, Reen. Sweet dreams.
Alright, what do we got here from our student council prez? Oh shit, we got a lot. Okay, here we go. Oh, Patty Cakes is challenging us. Time for us to kick some ass. And show him who's boss, right? The reason why we will not let him date our sister, right? Kenny boy. I might stream tomorrow. I've never streamed on a Saturday before, but I might be doing it tomorrow. We'll see. Because I gotta get through the rest of this game before Wednesday. And Sunday is not an option. My normal stream on Sunday is not an option because we're doing the collab stream, the tier list collab stream that tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday now. Shit, because it's 2:30 a.m. on Saturday now. Okay. Alright guys, yeah, I'm getting a bit tired, so I think I might have to stop it there. I'm hoping that next stream I can get the rest of the game done. It looks like there's still a good bit left, but hopefully I'll be able to get through all these quests and then do the final dungeon and then wrap this puppy up in a nice neat little bow, so that way we're good to go for Trails of Cold Steel 4. Trails of Cold Steel 4 is going to be released on Tuesday at midnight, but I am not going to touch it until Wednesday for my midweek stream. And so that should give you guys a good 2 days or so to get as far ahead as you can in Cold Steel 3 before I start streaming it. So that way you guys don't feel like you need to wait, or excuse me, that way you guys don't feel like you need to avoid my stream. You guys won't feel like you're getting spoiled by watching me. I want you guys to be ahead of me. Get ahead, as far ahead as you can. Starting on Tuesday morning, all the way through Wednesday night. I might even make the Wednesday night stream start later, just to let you guys have as much of a chance. Like, I might just make it like a 11 o'clock stream, just like I did with this stream here. I might push it to 11 o'clock again, just to give you guys the whole evening, and also me time to take a nap after work. So that way I can go way into the morning. And guys, my sleep schedule is going to be totally messed up. I've taken Thursday off, I've taken Friday off, I've taken the following Monday off. I'm going to be going nonstop, and there's going to be times where I'll be streaming way into the wee hours of the morning, or into just the daytime streams as well. We'll have to wait and see how it turns out. I'm just going to be kind of winging it and just going like as hard as I can. So I'm really looking forward to it. After I finish Trails of Cold Steel 3, I plan to do another playthrough, this time with New Game Plus, Trails of Cold Steel 4, with the English subtitles, of course. I might wait a little bit between CS3 and CS4, maybe a couple weeks, just to let a couple of other people to catch up, so that they can follow along and watch my playthrough of Cold Steel 4 as well, without feeling like they are getting spoiled. You can find my original playthrough of Trails of Cold Steel 4 and 3, of course, if you want to, on my YouTube channel, which is on the description on the page that you see right in front of you right now. If you would like to follow me on Twitter, I'd be really appreciative. On there, I share retweets of just miscellaneous JRPG stuff, mainly focused on the Trail series, of course, and Bestel. On my YouTube channel, I also have the bonding events, all the bonding events for the Trails of Cold Steel 4 characters, except for 2 ladies that I haven't done yet, which I was planning on doing, but lately that has been pushed to the wayside as I've been trying to finish up my recording for the TO video, which should come out soon after I finish playing through Trails of Cold Steel 3 in English. Let's see here. Oh, please, I would like to recommend my collaborator's channel, Lady Virgilia. On her YouTube channel, she has the story summaries for Trails in the Sky SC all the way up through Trails to Azure. She only has one more portion of Trails to Azure to finish, and I'd be happy to say that I am helping her out with that one too, with the narration. I'll be doing some narration. Some of the videos that she has done, her summarizations, I have been narrating some, and some other people have been narrating. But of course, I'm very happy to be a part of her Trails summary content, and I'm also very happy to have her on as a collaborator once a week on my Sunday night streams. So please check out her channel on her YouTube channel, Lady Virgilia. You can also follow her for updates on her videos at Virgilia Lady on Twitter. And more recently, she's actually started streaming more. She doesn't have a set schedule on her streams yet on Twitch, but she does plan to stream, here and there on Twitch on her Twitch channel, Lady Virgilia. So, and if you guys want to join us for the after party, and also just to stay in touch with the community that we have going, we have a really awesome community, guys. I love the community we have going. Me and Lady, we share a Discord community. The link to our Discord information is in the description below if you're on YouTube, or if you're watching this on Twitch right now or on demand. You can see in the panels below a link to the the Feb and Lady Discord server. We'd be happy to have you join us. We really would. A lot of good fan art, drawings. There's also a little bit of culture there if you guys are into that. And then also, of course, any updates. Discord is our first priority when it comes to giving out updates. So if you want to stay in touch with me and Lady, that's the place to be. So we'd be happy to have you join us there. Let's see. So, for example, once I know exactly when I'm going to start streaming to finish this game up on an off-night stream, that's the first place I'm going to go to let you guys know in my announcements channel on the Discord server. We'll be sure to let you know. And Lady also lets the Discord server know first when she's going to go streaming live too. So I think it's just a benefit to be in the Discord just to know when Lady and I decide to go live if we don't have anything scheduled. I will definitely be going live though, however, on Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time with the last stream of the tier list, which is the Trails series character tier list, the whole series. And I'll be joined, of course, by Lady Virgilia and Blue Moon Cinco to finish that up. Alright guys, well, until either Sunday night or until a off-night stream to finish this game up, I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Thank you very much again. Thank you really sincerely for joining on the stream and tonight. And thank you to those who threw the bits at me to get those RPG emotes. So, that being said, y'all, take care. Y'all, cheers.